hugs.
Real tears, brother.
Real tears.
Real tears. Real tears.
That's so sweet right there.
I really hope whoever lives in that house was watching this whole thing.
The people in the alley, like hanging out there, they were watching.
We had some people roaming about. There's people. The great thing about that night. So this was like the day before the crashing out show, and we had to move for situations that beyond our control. We had to move the show outside and behind the warehouse, and I'm just watching people like going down the window and doing the stare by, like doing the rubbernecking so hard.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Are you looking for something fun to do on the weeknight? Well, do I have a game for you? It's Top Rope Tabletop. Tune in live on the Indie Wrestling Network, streaming live on YouTube and Twitch. And tune in to see your favorite local wrestlers do magic, fight enemies, roll dice, fail perception checks, and contemplate life's mysteries and the horrible atrocities occurring to our characters. And don't worry, you can bring snacks. In fact, you should. And water. You need to drink more water. Live every month with the Indie Wrestling Network. It's Top Rope Tabletop, babes.
Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. Wait for the perfect time and attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back. Wait for the perfect time and attack. Do what you got to do, make it last.
I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His NB is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His NB on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
I feel like
the Dio homecoming. The Dio fall formal.
Oh,
yes.
The DOJ presents Sadie Hawkins.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Yo, who's Sadie Hawkins? Give me her number now.
Yeah.
Will the Sadie Hawkins show just be a night of intergender matches? Oh.
Possibly. Could be.
All the women call out the opponents.
Oh, that's good.
I like that. I really like that one.
I like this.
I like that as a concept. The DOJ sock hop. I got plenty for you here.
The DO sock hop?
The DOJ sock hop.
You have to wear 80s inspired gear.
I don't know. I don't think that's what it's. I can't remember what it's. I think it's just the dance, but
it is.
It's a sock up, but you have to wear like poodle skirts.
What?
Huh? Poodle skirts.
What's a
poodle skirts?
What are those?
A poodle skirt. Wait,
what
year are you talking about?
Poodle skirt.
What's a poodle skirt?
What's a poodle skirt?
I don't know. Considering what you're putting together here, so look at that. Look at that situation.
Oh my gosh,
dude, that's good stuff.
And there he is. Promo.
Real
tears, brother.
Real tears. Real tears. Real tears.
That's so sweet right there.
I really hope whoever lives in that house was watching this whole thing.
The people in the alley, like hanging out there, they were watching.
We had some people roaming about. There's people. The great thing about that night. So this was like the day before the crashing out show, and we had to move for situations that beyond our control. We had to move the show outside and behind the warehouse, and I'm just watching people like going down the window and doing the stare by, like doing the rubbernecking so hard.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Are you looking for something fun to do on the weeknight? Well, do I have a game for you? It's Top Rope Tabletop. Tune in live on the Indie Wrestling Network, streaming live on YouTube and Twitch. And tune in to see your favorite local wrestlers do magic, fight enemy, roll dice, fail perception checks, and contemplate life's mysteries and the horrible atrocities occurring to our characters. And don't worry, you can bring snacks. In fact, you should. And water. You need to drink more water. Live every month with the Indie Wrestling Network. It's Top Rope Tabletop, babes.
Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back.
I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His NB is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His NB on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
I feel like the Dio homecoming. The Dio fall formal.
Oh,
yeah.
The DOJ presents Sadie Hawkins.
Oh, yes. Yep. Yo, who's Sadie Hawkins? Give me her number now.
Yeah.
Will the Sadie Hawkins show just be a night of intergender matches? Oh.
Possibly. Could be.
All the women call out the opponents.
Oh, that's good.
I like that. I really like that one.
I like this.
I like that as a concept. The DOJ sock hop. I got plenty for you here.
The DO sock hop?
The DOJ sock hop.
You have to wear 80s inspired gear.
I don't know. I don't think that's what it's. I can't remember what it's. I think it's just a dance, but
it is.
It's a sock up, but you have to wear like poodle skirts.
Huh?
Poodle skirts.
What's a
poodle skirts?
What are those?
A poodle skirt. Wait,
what
year are you talking about?
Poodle skirt.
What's a poodle skirt?
What's a poodle skirt?
I don't know.
Considering what you're putting together here, so look at that. Look at that situation.
Oh my gosh,
dude,
that's good stuff.
And there he is.
Promo.
Real
tears, brother.
Real tears.
Real tears.
Real tears.
That's so sweet right there.
I really hope whoever lives in that house was watching this whole thing.
The people in the alley, like hanging out there, they were watching.
We had some people roaming about. There's people. The great thing about that night. So this was like the day before the crashing out show, and we had to move for situations that beyond our control. We had to move the show outside and behind the warehouse. And I'm just watching people like going down the window and doing the stare by, like doing the rubbernecking so hard.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Are you looking for something fun to do on the weeknight? Well, do I have a game for you? It's Top Rope Tabletop. Tune in live on the Indie Wrestling Network, streaming live on YouTube and Twitch. And tune in to see your favorite local wrestlers do magic, fight enemy, roll dice, fail perception checks, and contemplate life's mysteries and the horrible atrocities occurring to our characters. And don't worry, you can bring snacks. In fact, you should. And water. You need to drink more water. Live every month with the Indie Wrestling Network. It's Top Rope Tabletop, babes.
Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Do what you have to do, make it last.
I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His NB is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His NB on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
I feel like
the
that
Dio
thing.
homecoming.
The Dio fall formal.
Oh,
The DOJ presents Sadie Hawkins.
oh yes.
Yep.
Yo, who's Sadie Hawkins? Give me her number now.
Yeah.
Will the
Sadie?
Sadie Hawkins show just be a night of intergender matches? Oh.
Possibly.
Could be.
All the women call out the opponents.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Now we're-
good.
I like that. I really like that
I
one.
like this.
I like that as a concept. The DOJ sock hop. I got plenty for you
the
here.
Dio sock off.
The DOJ sock hop.
You have to wear 80s inspired gear.
I don't know. I don't think that's what it's. I can't remember what it's. I think it's just the dance, but
It
you
is.
know.
But
It's
it's like,
a sock up, but you have to wear like poodle skirts.
Huh?
Poodle skirts.
What's a
Poodle skirts.
what
Poodle,
are those?
a poodle skirt. Wait,
Oh,
what year
poodle
are you
skirt.
What's
talking
a
about?
poodle skirt?
what's a poodle skirt?
What's a poodle skirt? I don't know.
What's a poodle skirt?
I don't know.
I'm considering what you're putting together here. So look at that.
Look at that.
situation.
Oh my gosh.
Dude,
That's good stuff.
and there he is.
Promo.
He was-
Oh, they're all
Oh.
hugs.
Real
Oh my
tears,
God.
brother.
There's
Real
real
tears.
tears.
Real
Yeah.
tears.
Real
That's
tears.
so sweet right there.
I really hope whoever lives in that house was watching this whole thing.
The people in the alley, like hanging out there, they were watching.
We
A
had
lot of
some people
passerbys.
roaming about.
There's people. The great thing about that night. So this was like the day before the crashing out show, and we had to move for situations that beyond our control. We had to move the show outside and behind the warehouse. And I'm just watching people like going down the window and doing the stare by, like doing the rubbernecking so hard.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Hey, you! Are you looking for something fun to do on the weeknight? Well, do I have a game for you? It's Top Rope Tabletop. Tune in live on the Indie Wrestling Network, streaming live on YouTube and Twitch. And tune in to see your favorite local wrestlers do magic, fight enemy, roll dice, fail perception checks, and contemplate life's mysteries and the horrible atrocities occurring to our characters. And don't worry, you can bring snacks. In fact, you should. And water. You need to drink more water. Live every month with the Indie Wrestling Network. It's Top Rope Tabletop, babes.
Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. Wait for
I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His NB is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His NB on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
I feel like
the
that has to be a
DO
thing.
homecoming.
The DO fall formal. Oh.
yes.
The DOJ presents Sadie Hawkins.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Yo, who's Sadie Hawkins? Give me her number now.
Will
Where's
the Sadie
Sadie?
Hawkins show just be a night of intergender matches? Oh.
Possibly.
Could be.
All the women call out the opponents.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Now we're-
good.
I like that. I really like that
I
one.
like this.
I like that as a concept. The DOJ sock hop. I got plenty for you here.
The DO sock off.
The DOJ sock hop.
You have to wear 80s inspired gear.
I don't know. I don't think that's what it's. I can't remember what it's. I think it's just a dance, but
It
you
is.
know.
But
It's,
it's like-
a sock up, but you have to wear like poodle skirts.
Huh?
Poodle skirts.
What's a
Poodle skirts.
what are
Poodle,
those?
a poodle skirt. Wait,
Oh,
what year
poodle
are you
skirt.
talking
What's a
about?
poodle skirt.
What's a poodle skirt?
What's a poodle skirt?
What's a poodle skirt?
I don't know.
Considering what you're putting together here, so look at that.
Look at that.
situation.
Oh my gosh.
Dude,
That's good stuff.
And there he is.
Promo.
He was-
Oh,
Real
oh
tears,
my God.
brother.
It was
Real
real
tears.
tears.
Real
Yeah.
tears.
Real
That's
tears.
so sweet right there.
I really hope whoever lives in that house was watching this whole thing.
The people in the alley, like hanging out there, they were watching.
We had some people
passerbys.
roaming about.
There's people. The great thing about that night. So this was like the day before the crashing out show, and we had to move for situations that beyond our control. We had to move the show outside and behind the warehouse. And I'm just watching people like going down the window and doing the stare by, like doing the rubbernecking so hard.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Hey, you! Are you looking for something fun to do on the weeknight? Well, do I have a game for you? It's Top Rope Tabletop! Tune in live on the Indie Wrestling Network, streaming live on YouTube and Twitch. And tune in to see your favorite local wrestlers do magic, fight enemy, roll dice, fail perception checks, and contemplate life's mysteries and the horrible atrocities occurring to our characters. And don't worry, you can bring snacks. In fact, you should. And water. You need to drink more water. Live every month with the Indie Wrestling Network. It's Top Rope Tabletop, babes.
Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. Wait for the perfect time and attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back. Wait for the perfect time and attack. Do what you have to do, make it last.
I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His NB is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His NB on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
I feel like that
the
has to be
DO
a thing.
homecoming.
The DO fall formal.
Oh,
yes.
The DOJ presents Sadie Hawkins.
oh yes.
Yep.
Yo, who's Sadie Hawkins? Give me her number now.
Will the Sadie Hawkins show just be a night of intergender matches? Oh.
Possibly.
Could be.
All the women call out the opponents.
Oh, that's good.
I like that. I really like that one.
I like this.
I like that as a concept. The DOJ sock hop. I got plenty for you here.
The DO sock hop?
The DOJ sock hop.
You have to wear 80s inspired gear.
I don't know. I don't think that's what it's. I can't remember what it's. I think it's just a dance, but
It is.
It's a sock up, but you have to wear like poodle skirts.
What?
Huh? Poodle skirts.
What's a
Poodle skirts.
What
Poodle,
are those?
a poodle skirt. Wait,
Oh,
what year
poodle
are you
skirt.
talking
What's a
about?
poodle skirt?
What's a poodle skirt?
What's a poodle skirt?
What's a poodle skirt? I don't know.
I'm considering what you're putting together here. So look at that.
Look at that.
situation.
Oh my gosh.
Dude,
That's good stuff.
And there he is.
Promo.
He was
Real
my
tears,
God.
brother.
It was
Real
real
tears.
tears.
Real
Yeah.
tears.
Real
That's
tears.
so sweet right there.
I really hope whoever lives in that house was watching this whole thing.
the people in the alley like hanging out there. They were watching.
We
A lot
had
of
some people
passerbys.
roaming about.
There's people. The great thing about that night. So this was like the day before the crashing out show, and we had to move for situations that beyond our control. We had to move the show outside and behind the warehouse, and I'm just watching people like going down the window and doing the stare by, like doing the rubbernecking so hard.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Hey, you! Are you looking for something fun to do on the weeknight? Well, do I have a game for you? It's Top Rope Tabletop! Tune in live on the Indie Wrestling Network, streaming live on YouTube and Twitch, and tune in to see your favorite local wrestlers do magic, fight enemies, roll dice, fail perception checks, and contemplate life's mysteries and the horrible atrocities occurring to our characters. And don't worry, you can bring snacks. In fact, you should. And water. You need to drink more water. Live every month with the Indie Wrestling Network. It's Top Rope Tabletop, babes.
Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Do what you got to do, make it last.
I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His Envy is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His Envy on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
I feel like
the
that has to be a
DO
thing.
homecoming. The DO fall formal.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah.
The DOJ presents Sadie Hawkins.
oh yes.
Yep.
Yo, who's Sadie Hawkins? Give me her number now.
Will
Where's
the Sadie
Sadie?
Hawkins show just be a night of intergender matches? Oh.
Possibly.
Could be.
All the women call out the opponents.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Now we're-
good.
I like that. I really like that
I
one.
like this.
I like that as a concept. The DOJ sock hop. I got plenty for you here.
The DO sock hop.
The DOJ sock hop.
You have to wear 80s inspired gear.
I don't know. I don't think that's what it's. I can't remember what it's. I think it's just a dance, but
It
you
is.
know.
But
It's
it's like,
a sock up, but you have to wear like poodle skirts.
Huh?
Poodle skirts.
What's a
Poodle skirts.
what
Poodle,
are those?
a poodle skirt. Wait,
Oh,
what year
poodle
are you
skirt.
What's
talking
a
about?
poodle skirt?
What's a poodle squirt?
What's a
poodle squirt?
I don't know.
Considering what you're putting together here, so look at that. Look at that situation.
Oh my gosh.
Dude,
That's good stuff.
And there he is.
Promo.
He was-
Oh,
Real
my
tears,
God.
brother.
It was
Real
real
tears.
Real
Yeah.
tears.
Real
That's
tears.
so sweet right there.
I really hope whoever lives in that house was watching this whole thing.
The people in the alley, like hanging out there, they were watching.
We had some people roaming about.
There's people. The great thing about that night. So this was like the day before the crashing out show, and we had to move for situations that beyond our control. We had to move the show outside and behind the warehouse. And I'm just watching people like going down the window and doing the stare by, like doing the rubbernecking so hard.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Hey, you! Are you looking for something fun to do on the weeknight? Well, do I have a game for you? It's Top Rope Tabletop! Tune in live on the Indie Wrestling Network, streaming live on YouTube and Twitch. And tune in to see your favorite local wrestlers do magic, fight enemy, roll dice, fail perception checks, and contemplate life's mysteries and the horrible atrocities occurring to our characters. And don't worry, you can bring snacks. In fact, you should. And water. You need to drink more water. Live every month with the Indie Wrestling Network. It's Top Rope Tabletop, babes.
Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Do what you got to do, make it last.
I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His Envy is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His Envy on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
I feel
Oh,
like
the
that has to be a
Dio
thing.
homecoming. The Dio fall formal.
Oh.
Oh,
Yes.
The DOJ presents Sadie Hawkins.
oh yes. Yep. Yo, who's Sadie Hawkins? Give me her number now.
Yeah.
Was the Sadie
Sadie?
Hawkins show just be a night of intergender matches? Oh.
Possibly.
Could be.
All the
Would've
women,
had the
all the
belt.
women call out the opponents.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Now we're-
good.
I like
cooking.
that. I really like that
I
one.
like this.
I like that as a concept. The DOJ sock hop. I got plenty for you
the
here.
Dio sock off.
The DOJ sock hop.
You have to wear 80s inspired gear.
I don't know. I don't think that's what it's. I can't remember what it's. I think it's just a dance, but
It
you
is.
know.
But
It's
like,
a sock up, but you have to wear like poodle skirts.
Huh?
Poodle skirts.
What's a
Poodle skirts.
what
Poodle,
are those?
a poodle skirt. Wait,
Oh,
what year
poodle
are you
skirt.
talking
What's a
about?
poodle skirt?
What's a poodle skirt?
What's a poodle skirt? I don't know.
Considering what you're putting together here, so look at that. Look at that situation.
oh my gosh.
Dude,
That's good stuff.
And there he is.
Promo.
He was-
Oh,
Real
my
tears,
God.
brother.
It was
Real tears.
Real
Yeah.
tears.
Real
That's
tears.
so sweet right there.
I really hope whoever lives in that house was watching this whole thing.
The people in the alley, like hanging out there, they were watching.
We
A
had
lot of
some people
passerbys.
roaming about.
There's people. The great thing about that night. So this was like the day before the crashing out show, and we had to move for situations that beyond our control. We had to move the show outside and behind the warehouse. And I'm just watching people like going down the window and doing the stare by, like doing the rubbernecking so hard.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Are you looking for something fun to do on the weeknight? Well, do I have a game for you? It's Top Rope Tabletop. Tune in live on the Indie Wrestling Network, streaming live on YouTube and Twitch. And tune in to see your favorite local wrestlers do magic, fight enemy, roll dice, fail perception checks, and contemplate life's mysteries and the horrible atrocities occurring to our characters. And don't worry, you can bring snacks.
Hello, folks, and welcome to the buy-in to 880 Wrestling's No Ceilings 2! At 8 p.m. here at the Warehouse in Pittsburgh, we have a true showdown on our hands. This evening, we have the 880 Championship on the line, where Brandon St. James will defend against Aleo Dreams. We also have the 880 Hardcore Champion Casey Warr defending against Sammy Suntheimer. That and a whole lot more, but that starts at 8 p.m. As for now, for our buy-in presentation, this is a tag team attraction scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From your local library, professional reader, Dalton Lexicon. The battle buck, Magnus Knox. Together they are reading Rainbucks.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the buy-in for 880 Wrestling's No Ceilings 2. I am Eamon Payton alongside Pittsburgh's favorite Jagoff, Austin Carnes. And Austin, what a card we have in store.
And their opponents.
Top of the hour, 8 p.m. for No Ceilings 2.
What a card indeed, Eamon. It is so great to be with you here for No Ceilings 2, and the party is about to get started early.
Tag team action to kick off the festivities here tonight.
First, they are the Bearcat, Keith, Haught, and fighting out of Dottie's Block. He left your shoe and he left his shoes at your mama's house. And tonight he brought the whole damn bottle. This is Adrian Kersch.
The team of Keith Haught and Adrian Kersch ready to go head to head with the Reading Rainbucks. Like you mentioned though, Austin, tons of great action on the main card tonight for No Ceilings 2. If you are watching us for free on YouTube, be sure to go to indiewrestling.live, or if you are a ringside member, stay on YouTube here on indiewrestling.us for the main card tonight at 8 p.m. for No Ceilings 2 as we get underway with this tag team contest.
I'm about to say, this is an interesting way to start off the match. We have Adrian Kersch, who brought the whole damn bottle from what I'm hearing. And
now I'm scared.
Dalton Lexicon, who still has his book.
Dalton Lexicon, professional reader, has been teaming with Battle Buck Magnus Knox for quite a while on our recent weeks in TNF, Thursday night fights every single Thursday. Hasn't been as successful as the unit, some recent losses against the likes of Deathwatch, and including last Thursday to Shotgun Adams and Tatiana, but looking to rebound here on the buy-in is now, big shot to the gut there by Dalton.
And they have taken some of the teams that they have faced to the limits in those matches, just unsuccessful. Couldn't get that final pinfall victory to get a win. But Dalton Lexicon, I mean, he knows a thing or two when he's in that squared circle. I mean, I don't know what kind of stuff he's reading in that book, but whatever it is, it sure is helping.
Look, we can't knock education, even though we may try. Adrian Kersch starting things off here with Dalton Lexicon. Big waistlock there, able to take Lexicon down. A big brute in that ring is the big scourge, Adrian Kersch. Kersch actually having some recent big opportunities as well in Thursday night fights, including a TNF championship match against Marco Narciso. And speaking of the TNF championship, Austin, what a turn of events from less than 24 hours ago on TNF, because we are going in tonight with a new TNF champion in Blizzy Blake.
Absolutely. Literally moments after I got off commentary last night, Blizzy Blake defeated Marco Narciso for the TNF title, completely changing the landscape here in 880. Still don't know what's exactly going to come tonight at No Ceilings.
Absolutely. I have seen Marco earlier this evening. I mean, saying that Marco is besides himself is kind of an understatement. As now, Dalton getting the better of Kersch, but Dalton maybe getting a little overzealous, because look at Kersch just feeding off of that turnbuckle.
Yeah, Lexicon claims it was a smart move by not making the tag, but I think Kersch is going to show him a lesson as he delivers that big elbow.
House of Fire there. You got to imagine some of that liquid courage that Kersch brings to the ring has to be fueling that as well. As now, massive headbutt.
Goodness, nearly rocking Lexicon.
And now, with Lexicon right where he wants him, going to take him into his corner, tag into the Bearcat, one of the most experienced members on the 880 roster.
Yeah, we saw Keith Haught last night as well on Thursday Night Fights in singles action against Elijah Love. Was unsuccessful in that match, but look at the rebound here with a big scratch to the back. My goodness.
Some cat scratch fever here in the warehouse, getting the better, and now snapmare takedown here of Dalton Lexicon. We've got two massive co-main events. Big clothesline there, covered by Haught.
No.
With sort of a battle later tonight between the Fourth Line and Psychedelic Dreams of Source, we will see Casey Warr defend the Hardcore Championship against Sammy Suntheimer, and Brandon St. James, the 880 Wrestling Champion, defending against Aleo Dreams.
Yeah, of course, two big championship matches. And, I mean, Sammy Suntheimer and Aleo Dreams recently came off of losses. I mean, they lost 880 Tag Team Championships to DOJ once upon a time. Now they're looking for singles gold to put in their collection. So who knows? The whole landscape of 880 wrestling could change tonight with one single match.
Absolutely. I mean, we saw it last night. As now look at there. Added assist there by the Bearcat. Scoop slamming Adrian Kersch onto Dalton Lexicon.
And the teamwork is there, but Magnus Knox has a thing to say about this.
Magnus hasn't gotten the taste of the action. I think he's jonesing for an opportunity right now, distracting our official. Wait a minute, from behind! Lexicon with the book.
Slamming all that literature in his back.
I mean, you can study up as much as you want, but the minute you use something like that as a foreign object in a contest like this is what crosses the line. Is now the Reading Rainbucks going to take advantage behind the back of our official Tony Leo. What a clothesline there by Knox.
My goodness. Really taking Adrian Kersch's head off.
The Battle Buck knows how to pack a punch in that ring. Vicious, animalistic mentality we have seen.
I mean, I always go back to that big match as well that Magnus Knox was in not so long ago with Tezin Gates, Christian Robinson, Brohemoth. One of my personal favorite matches that I've caught on TNF recently.
Massive potential, undoubtedly.
So much potential.
As we see Dalton Lexicon getting the better here of Adrian Kersch, along with those matches we already talked about. What about the return to 880 wrestling of Cowpoke Paul? First singles match back here after almost 2 years here in 880 wrestling, and it'll be a tough test with amateur wrestler Reese Hayes.
Of course, the inaugural champion, 880 champion, makes his return against Reese Hayes, and Lexicon appears to pick up on Chapter 7 of whatever book he's reading.
You know, typically I like to, put my feet up and get a read in after my job is done, but Dalton Lexicon more than willing to do it during.
Just studying up, that's all. A little 2 for 1.
Getting the better here of Adrian Kersch. Going to come charging into the corner. There's that step-up knee strike right to the jaw.
My goodness.
You can see Kersch's head ricocheting off of that shot. Almost rolling to the corner of Keith Haught, and Lexicon seizing on it, taking him right to the corner of the Reading Rainbucks.
Yeah, this is that aggression that we've seen out of the Reading Rainbucks for the last few weeks, beating down their opponent and keeping them far, far away from their partner. And we know that Keith Haught is easily the biggest threat in this match, so eliminating Adrian Kersch as much as you can is definitely the right strategy here.
Absolutely. A big competitor is Keith Haught. And speaking of big competitors, also later tonight, the big boy street fight for the hybrid heavyweight championship. It ended in a no contest last time these two behemoths met on TNF, but they'll be looking to settle the score when MV Young goes head-to-head with Jackson Stone.
They're going to have to reinforce the ring for that one. What a battle that's going to be.
Magnus getting the advantage now, comes charging! Ooh, shoulder tackle right to the gut.
Yeah, Kersch is in bad ways right now. Magnus Knox doing a good job at wearing down his opponent right now.
Kersch, you can see was trying to fight free, but Magnus just powering Adrian Kersch over there and looking right into that submission hold.
That's what you got to do if you're Magnus Knox. Immediately go for the submission. Rather than the cover here, no wasn't going to be enough. But wait, here's one here. Only two.
Great synchronicity here, getting the fresh competitor into the contest. I mean, we have seen the Reading Rainbucks not being able to pick up a victory yet, but the more action you have, the more time you are working together as a team, the better you develop that synchronicity, and we're seeing it right here.
Lexicon one step ahead.
Oh, and also keeping an eye on the Bearcat.
Yeah, a little cheap shot there for Keith Haught. Oh, come on, again, Magnus Knox getting involved while the official is distracted with Keith Haught.
Keith obviously frustrated, and I can't blame them, but almost doing more bad than good here in terms of Adrian Kersch's chances. And Dalton Lexicon and Magnus Knox, I think, know that. Oh, Kersch now trying to fight back with shots. Off the ropes.
Trying to use some momentum, but look at Lexicon right into a sleeper hold.
Having it scouted there.
Studying he's been doing, but Kersch reverses. Stunning Lexicon for the moment.
You can never predict what Kersch is going to do in that ring. Oh, Lexicon cutting him off there with that clothesline. Once again, a reminder, folks, the main card, top of the hour, 8 p.m. for No Ceilings 2. Be sure to also use that hashtag No Ceilings 2 when you are posting on social media. IndieWrestling.live, and if you're a ringside member with IndieWrestling.us on YouTube. And be sure to subscribe as well to IndieWrestling.us because you can get the entire library of 880 wrestling events.
Oh, this could be a dangerous predicament here. Magnus Knox putting Adrian Kersch up on that second rope, but Kersch looking to fight free. What the hell does Kersch have in mind?
Flying Kersch, and Magnus catch it. Look at the strength. And able to just nail that gut buster there. Impressive strength there from the Battle Buck.
Making something out of nothing as Magnus Knox. I mean, Adrian Kersch looked like he was about to go for a cross-body of sorts, but Magnus Knox was able to reverse it, and now Lexicon is legal.
Keith Haught trying to rally the troops here as fans file into the warehouse. Ooh. I was going to say, I thought Dalton was going to come in charging, but no, tagging in Magnus Knox. Ooh.
That's that extra reinforcement, one after another.
And now back up to the second turnbuckle.
Oh, goodness.
Thinking something big here. Magnus going to follow Adrian Kersch up. I know Kersch getting the better. There's that cross body he was looking for earlier.
Did not work earlier, but Adrian Kersch was able to pull it off there. This is a big moment. Possibly can finally make the tag to Keith Haught.
Look at the replay here. That is 200-plus pounds coming right across your chest there from Magnus Knox. Is now Kersch looking for a tag here. On Dalton Lexicon realizing that was not going to be in their best interest. There's the tag to the Bearcat.
Oh, yeah, the Bearcat is legal, and the Bearcat is the freshest in the match.
And has been waiting desperately on that apron. Series of shots. Oh, try for a double elbow there.
Oh, the numbers game catching up. And now a little mockery, but they're going to regret that.
Absolutely. If this doesn't prove to be successful for the Reading Rainbucks, they're going to be watching back that tape thinking, why the hell did we go in for the kill? Big headbutt there.
Oh, the strength of Keith Haught into that Samoan drop.
Can Keith capitalize? Cover, hook of the leg.
May do it.
Only two there. Realizing that they haven't been on offense for most of this contest, I think Keith thinks they need to do something big, and what bigger than off the top rope right now.
Oh, this was unsuccessful last night. Can Keith pull it off tonight?
Eyeing up Magnus Knox now. Oh, wait. Dalton tried to come in and Kersch cutting him off at the pass. Oh, there is that big splash cover.
That's it. Bring it up.
Here are your winners, the Bearcat, Keith Haught, and the Adrian Kersch.
Massive victory to kick off the festivities tonight at No Ceiling 2. Look at that spear by Kersch, and Keith Haught following it up with the splash to seal the victory.
Soaring through the sky is the Bearcat Keith Haught, but Adrian Kersch and Haught going to pick up a massive victory here before No Ceiling 2. What a hell of a match.
And I think Kersch has got the hard stuff to celebrate. And ladies and gentlemen, the main card is coming your way. Join us on IndieWrestling.live in just a few short moments for the main card of No Ceilings 2.
Oh no, they spilled!
That is a party foul there by Adrian Kersch. As we get things cleaned up, join us on the main card, IndieWrestling.live, ringside members on YouTube.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Are you looking for something fun to do on the weeknight? Well, do I have a game for you? It's Top Rope Tabletop. Tune in live on the Indie Wrestling Network, streaming live on YouTube and Twitch. And tune in to see your favorite local wrestlers do magic, fight enemies, roll dice, fail perception checks, and contemplate life's mysteries and the horrible atrocities occurring to our characters. And don't worry, you can bring snacks. In fact, you should. And water. You need to drink more water. Live every month with the Indie Wrestling Network. It's Top Rope Tabletop, babes.
Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. Wait for the perfect time and attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back. Wait for the perfect time and attack. Do what you got to do, make it last.
I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His NB is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His NB on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
I feel like
the Dio homecoming.
The Dio fall formal.
Oh,
The DOJ presents Sadie Hawkins.
Oh, yes. Yep. Yo, who's Sadie Hawkins? Give me her number now.
Yeah.
Will the Sadie Hawkins show just be a night of intergender matches? Oh.
Possibly. Could be.
All the women call out the opponents.
Oh, that's good.
I like that. I really like that one.
I like this.
I like that as a concept. The DOJ sock hop. I got plenty for you here.
The DO sock hop.
The DOJ sock hop.
You have to wear 80s inspired gear.
I don't know. I don't think that's what it's. I can't remember what it's. I think it's just a dance, but
it is.
It's a sock up, but you have to wear like poodle skirts.
Huh?
Poodle skirts.
What's a
poodle skirts?
What are those?
A poodle skirt. Wait,
Oh,
what year are you talking
What's a
about?
poodle skirt.
What's a poodle skirt?
What's a poodle skirt? I don't know.
Considering what you're putting together here, so look at that. Look at that situation.
Oh my gosh,
Dude,
that's good stuff.
And there he is.
Promo.
He was,
Real tears, brother.
It was
Real
tears.
tears.
Real tears.
Real
That's
tears.
so sweet right there.
I really hope whoever lives in that house was watching this whole thing.
the people in the alley, like hanging out there, they were watching.
We had some people roaming about. There's people. The great thing about that night. So this was like the day before the crashing out show, and we had to move for situations that beyond our control. We had to move the show outside and behind the warehouse. And I'm just watching people like going down the window and doing the stare by, like doing the rubbernecking so hard.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Are you looking for something fun to do on the weeknight? Well, do I have a game for you? It's Top Rope Tabletop. Tune in live on the Indie Wrestling Network, streaming live on YouTube and Twitch. And tune in to see your favorite local wrestlers do magic, fight enemy, roll dice, fail perception checks, and contemplate life's mysteries and the horrible atrocities occurring to our characters. And don't worry, you can bring snacks. In fact, you should. And water. You need to drink more water. Live every month with the Indie Wrestling Network. It's Top Rope.
Welcome to 880 Wrestling's No Ceilings 2. This evening at the Warehouse, 880 Wrestling will bring you 5 championship matches. Our main event this evening will be the 880 World Heavyweight Championship, defended by Satan's favorite saint, Brandon St. James, versus the young dream catcher, Aleo Dreams. Are we ready to get started? Are we ready to get started over here? Without further ado, I may introduce the ring announcer for this evening, our wise owl, Eamon Payton.
How we doing tonight, Pittsburgh? As Toddy just said, we have a great night of action coming your way for tonight's No Ceilings 2 event. But let's kick it off hot. Who's ready for some wrestling? Your opening contest for No Ceilings 2 is a House Party Rules 4 Corners Tag Team match scheduled for one fall. And it is for the 880 Wrestling Tag Team Championships.
Well, 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 back where we begun to my right, Pittsburgh's favorite jagoff, Austin Carnes. I am Toddy Tondera. Thank you for tuning in to No Ceilings 2.
Two tonight, and we're starting off hot.
Introducing first, team number 1, accompanied by Micky Morris. They are fighting out of the CCAC Auxiliary Gymnasium and are the current reigning and defending 880 Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Wearing number 69, Big Jim Fridge. His partner, wearing number 1 and standing at 6'7", Dev Swayze. They are the Department of Jocks.
Wow, wow, wow. Friends with the Jocks.
Never thought I'd see the day.
I was going to say, we're not two people that Jocks usually like hanging out with, but from what Austin said, what a hot night it is to the warehouse, to scorching, it's DOJ on top. And I'll tell you what, there's a phenomenon running through the warehouse, and it's DOJ fever. The 880 champions out here, and sounds like they're ready to have a house party.
House party it is at the warehouse. I'm all for it. We got 3 members of the tag team champions right here. This is great.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania! Welcome to 880 Wrestling. Hard cam is this way. No ceilings 2.
It's that DOJ fever.
DOJ on top.
Thank you very much for the warm-up. We have decided to push back momentarily our Friday championship celebration party that we have every week now. I know some of you are disappointed, but I promise it will be on later tonight, right after we start at the top of this show, the top of this card, the top of the tag team division, because DOJ is on top.
You know, me personally, I've had not the best week in the world. Started out, we ran out of red Solo Cups at the DO house. And then next, I found out that the Charlotte Hornets traded LaMelo Ball for Nas Reed and a can of Pringles.
Damn it, Jordan.
What kind of Pringles?
And then we found out that our original opponents couldn't make it tonight because they were too scared to go against the DOJ.
Some say they weren't leading by example.
So, unlike them, the DOJ are choosing to lead by example. And we are calling out any tag team that wants a shot at the 880 Tag Team Championships right here, right now. But it doesn't matter, because everyone else in this match is going to be on bottom. And DOJ is going to be on top.
Happy Pride Month. Well, I mean, they may be confident, but that may also be brash. And whoa, wait a sec.
Making their way to the ring, team number 2, fighting out of Baltimore, Maryland. They are the team of The Outsider, Dave Luna. Their partner is the Genuine Cowgirl, Beefcake, Jesse LeBeau.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know that that was wise of the Department of Jocks to call out the locker room. Yes, yeah. Well, you invited this. Big Jim Fridge just walked over to us and said maybe that wasn't wise on our part. But, Austin, I don't know. What do you think? If you have an open call out to the locker room, there's going to be some tag teams back there just as hungry to capture the gold, especially in a big event like
no ceiling.
Absolutely, and from what I'm hearing, this is house party rules as well, so anything can really happen here in this matchup. It could be a big surprise tonight. We saw one last night.
First big surprise, the return of Dave Luna and Beefcake.
Oh, God.
Oh, well.
Well, the mood has shifted.
The Black Plague of 880 Wrestling has arrived.
Team number 3, they are the team of the Viking Rover, Gunnar Bergmann. His partner is the Sacrificial Lamb, Jasper Alvin Ziegenbach, JAZ. Together, they represent the Dead Hand Society.
Well, with the Dead Hand Society, you always have to have eyes, not only in the back of your head, Austin, but on all sides. And you want to talk about a surprise, look no further than we have another return. Jazz is back at 880.
It has been a hot minute since we've seen Jazz in an 880 wrestling ring. It's kind of good to see the Sacrificial Lamb back, but also kind of scary, to be honest with you. It kind of creeps me out a little bit.
Oh, wait, another tag team has answered the call, and, oh, goodness. DOJ, I'll say a silent prayer.
And the final team, they are the team of the Emperor's Finest, the Lost Primarch, Johnny fucking Demise. His partner is the Gigabyte Grizzly, Brohemoth. You are on Deathwatch!
I'm surprised to see Deathwatch in the flesh here. Last night, Thursday Night Fights, the disco before the breakdown, the Dead Hand Society had attacked Deathwatch. We weren't sure of the severity of their injuries, and I guess, Austin, we still aren't, but when tag titles are on the line, they're going to answer the call.
I mean, when the opportunity presents itself, Deathwatch is on top of it. But, yeah, you can only imagine they're not 100% going into this match tonight.
You know, titles aside, I'm sure the sniper scopes of Deathwatch are looking at Gunnar Bergmann and Jazz. But all these types of distractions aren't boding well for DOJ. They're the new champions, and I hope they know what's in store. They've got a cow, they've got a Viking, and they've got Deathwatch over there.
Yeah, this is going to be a chaotic match. I can already sense it.
Oh, well. I think Big Jim Fridge evading the genuine cowgirl. Speaking of cows, Cowpoke Paul is here. I'm sure Beefcake and Petunia had pleasantries outside. Got Reese and Cowpoke Paul, Casey Warr defending the Hardcore Championship against Sammy Suntheimer. Mentioned before, BSJ versus Aleo Dreams. MV Young and Jackson Stone. So much more tonight.
So much more in store. So much incredible action. I'm so happy to be on call with you for most of these matches tonight, Toddy. It's going to be one hell of a show, but Big Jim Fridge might have bitten off more than he can chew as he's in there with Beefcake right now.
It's time for the Rodeo Bowl.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Poor Fridge. Oh.
Tell you what, Beefcake, and that's not to say Brohemoth or Gunnar Bergmann aren't large and in charge, but Beefcake may outmass Brohemoth and the Viking Rover, which is so rare. Oh, wait.
Oh, and something I wanted to point out to you, Toddy, that under these house party rules, we saw Big Jim Fridge roll on the outside. That's why Johnny Demise was able to come in here and be the legal competitor. That's how you know this match is already going to be chaotic.
Yeah, who's ever the two in the ring are the two legal competitors, and you just saw what we expected. JFD and Brohemoth went straight for the Dead Hand Society. This is on some old business. These two families, I should say, the Dead Hand Society and Deathwatch, have been at each other's throats for months here.
Now look at this, Toddy. We're back to some 880 red zone right here. We're getting two different angles. See some fights on the outside. See Beefcake and Big Dev Swayze on the inside.
Pretty impressive from Mr. Sorg over there. We'll try to keep close to the action as Beefcake gets dumped out.
Okay, Dev. What is this? I mean, technically, they're the two in the ring. I mean, under house party rules, I mean, I guess that's how we're going. We got a lock up here.
In this particular one, I'm rooting for Department of Jocks. I don't know about you.
I mean, I think DOJ is on top of this scenario here. Well, Dev Swayze showing who's the better jock.
I mean, I think he's still upset about that trade.
Taking out all that LaMelo ball frustration. We got to call these the LaMelo stomps.
Looking like a track star is the 6'7" Dev Swayze.
Channeling in that inner Brandon Miller.
Almost like a thoroughbred around the tracks.
Yeah, the cardio is impeccable.
This is the damnedest thing I've ever seen. Well, sure.
I think Dev might be winded. Oh, wait a minute. Coming alive. Oh, went into a cover.
Woo. And in that scenario, the Department of Jocks would lose and capture the 880 Tag Team Championships at once.
Does that mean they're two-time champs then?
It's house party rules, baby. Now the two legal competitors there, Luna is in there with Jazz. It's like a similar body build, similar stature. Jazz might have a few inches. Arm drag takeover.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to get when you have Jazz in there. And it's been a minute since we've seen him, so who knows what the Dead Hand Society has been doing with Jazz behind the scenes.
Oh, the Dave Luna, often whereabouts is the other side of the state. And wait a sec, not the tail.
Oh, that's disrespectful.
Oh! I don't know that we have good veterinarians in the area, but Jazz, the ever sacrificial lamb of Nick's Wilde, looking to sacrifice Dave Luna for the Tag Team Championships.
Now tagging in Big Gunnar Bergmann. And honestly, that's the last competitor that I would want to be face-to-face with right now. Do you see how big that Viking is? Oh, my goodness.
Big roll through. And that's the ever-changing dynamic of the Dead Hand Society. I mean, there's so many of them at this point. They're so cohesive. They're so dangerous, unpredictable. And now that we have Tyler Vox back in the fold, we have the sacrificial lamb, Jazz, back in the fold. I mean, from Jazz to Gunnar, that's a hell of a tag team.
Hell of a tag team. And then on top of it, DB Cooper as well, Nick's Wilde. I mean, Dead Hand Society just continues to grow more and more and more as Gunnar goes into a cover.
Speaking about growing 880 wrestling, I mean, we've had a busy week. Thursday night fights last night. Tonight, no ceilings at the warehouse. Tomorrow, Austin Carnes will be hosting the Beaver County Boom via 880 Wrestling. I'll be down at Rugger's Pub for Ruggapalooza 2. I'll be the host there. We had 4 shows. And, I mean, how many days here?
All the 880 action coming to you this week. It's going to be a hell of a time. Not for Dave Luna, though, right now.
Make sure you pack your sunscreen. It's supposed to be burning hot in Beaver County.
Oh, great.
But thank you, folks, for watching at home as well here. But as you see, the Dead Hand Society has slowed this pace down. They're working more so in their wheelhouse.
Yeah, but notice who breaks up the count there. It's Deathwatch. Again getting under Dead Hand Society skin.
Yeah, at some point, Dead Hand Society and Deathwatch have to finalize their business. It's getting very, very scary for the locker room, for us to witness how those two groups treat one another. How about fighting from underneath here is Luna?
Dave Luna trying to give a piece to Gunnar Bergmann. Bergmann with a reversal here. Oh, gosh!
It's like a semi-truck U-Haul collision. And house party rules. And big Brohemoth is hungry.
Yeah, Brohemoth wants to get some revenge on Gunnar Bergmann after what happened last night, and now going to take the frustration out on Jazz as well.
Welcome back to 880 Wrestling, Jazz.
I think I know what time it is, Toddy. About to go all aboard the Bro train.
The Gigabyte Grizzly would love to go home as one half of the 880 Tag Team Champions. And Deathwatch is a team you could never count out. I mean, look at last night what they've been through, and they're up here walking and, in fact, running the Bro train.
Yeah, the Bro train is off the tracks there that time, taking out both Jazz and Gunnar Bergmann. But this could be Deathwatch's big opportunity here to possibly get some tag team gold. But wait a minute, Big Jim Fridge.
I don't know, Jim. I don't know if you want to be that brave. Dave Luna in their house party rules, so two of the three of these folks are legal in the match.
Well, Brohemoth sent out to the outside, taking out one of the bigger threats here.
Well, looks like just the referee is legal.
I guess so. Dave Luna appears to be lining them up, though.
Luna launch!
And so did Big Jim Fridge on our far side as well, taking out Deathwatch.
And look at this, Luna and Beefcake picking up the scraps. Wait a sec. We might have an upset here. Dev Swayze in there by himself, Austin.
This could be the beginning of new champions right here.
Beefcake and Luna going feral. Yo! Assisted spear. Wisely, though, Dev Swayze rolls out of there. JFD answers the call, and in comes Brohemoth. That was a close call.
Yeah, Brohemoth with Beefcake. Johnny Demise with Dave Luna. This could finally be Deathwatch moment, Toddy.
Wait a sec.
We might have new champs.
Oh, Luna's rolling out.
Great ring awareness from Luna. Here comes Deadhand, though. Deadhand again playing spoiler for Deathwatch. Uh-oh.
Goozle. Oh, my goodness. Big spinning back elbow.
Yep.
Lays waist to Big Bro.
Yeah, Brohemoth might be knocked out cold.
Up on the shoulders. Big knee. JFD is down. In comes the champs.
And now DOJ has Dead Hand Society all to themselves. Every other competitor is down.
Oh, 3 DOJ!
Takes down the Viking.
Jazz is still in there.
All alone for Fridge and Death.
They're signaling for it, Austin.
Oh, we know what time it is.
It's time for that T-pop drop. Covered by the champs.
Oh, that's got to do it.
Ring it up.
Here are your winners, and still 880 Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Department of Jocks.
Through house party rules, Department of Jocks get a big dub with that T-pop drop. Thank you to. Look at this. We have a new background for our instant replay. Big night at New Ceilings.
To the UPMC building. I think I saw Point Park back there too.
Yeah. Department of Jocks wait for their date with leaders by example, but making a statement here on a hot Friday night in June. Department of Jocks still champions, baby.
And the DOJ celebration is on, Toddy. DOJ remains on top of not just the tag team division, but of 880 Wrestling.
The man with the motion, the muscle, Micky Morris, we'll see a little bit later on. I know Mitch, the intern, was here. I was hoping he's taking notes for his boys, John and Clayton. Send it back to Eamon Payton.
Big congratulations to the Tag Team Champions, the Department of Jocks. You will also get to see DOJ tomorrow night over in Bridgewater for Boom on the Bridge. We will be having wrestling action there from 4 to 8. If you are be over there, there's a great time to also check out more 880 wrestling action. Also, same time over in the south side at Ruggers, we are having Ruggapalooza. We will also have wrestling action, no ring action there, so be sure to check that out as well. This next match is a singles match scheduled for one fall.
You know who can't be too happy after they just watched their family lose in the opening contest. It's the Black Sheep, and they're here.
Introducing first, they are the trigger finger of the Dead Hand Society. This is the Black Sheep, Nix Wilde.
Nix Wilde believes that they have finally taken care of the Remy LeVay problem. It's weird that I use this word, but they looked at Remy LeVay as an infection to the Dead Hand Society, but that very infection is actually the Dead Hand Society in 880 Wrestling.
Couldn't agree more, Toddy. One thing I've noticed, though, is Nix Wilde is out here all alone right now. We just saw 2 Dead Hand Society members in the previous contest, but who knows how many more are lingering around.
And their opponents.
And this match is a return contest over 2 years in the making. Chaz Monroe's first match at 880 Wrestling was one-on-one with Nix Wilde. They came up short that night.
Making their way to the ring, fighting from beyond space and time by way of Baltimore, Maryland. They are on multiple government watch lists. This is the Unmasked Rider, Flaming Spirit, Chaz Monroe.
Chaz is very celestial. They're a very dynamic competitor. It's always a joy to be on the call for a Chaz Monroe matchup. And last night we saw an example of old rivals dying hard with Blizzy Blake and Marco Narciso. But look no further between Chaz Monroe and Nix Wilde. When Chaz first arrived on the scene here, Nix had a little bit of a different behavior to them, and they've been plaguing us ever since.
There's certainly no love lost between these two. Going to finally settle the score here at No Ceilings 2.
Of course, when Nix Wilde hasn't been at 880 Wrestling, was over there in Chicago for Pride Month. Was in there with Mad Maurice. There's a good write-up there from Wrestle League in Chicago. What an event that was. Aleo Dreams, Zakeia Mercer, Nix Wilde. And yes, Austin, to answer your question, yes, Nix was on their worst behavior in Chicago as well.
Why does that not surprise me in the slightest?
Shout out Mateo Valentine. Arm ringer scenario for Nix Wilde. You can see they're going through a bit of a body transformation as well, putting on some muscles. Had to cut the sleeves off to their hoodie because they were just busting through. The former 880 champion looking to get back on the winning side of things at No Ceilings.
Of course, former 880 champion we mentioned was unsuccessful in their chase for the 880 Hardcore Championship. So looking to regroup and put away an old rivalry for good against Chaz Monroe here. But Monroe doing a good job of working on the leg of Nix Wilde.
Yeah, this is very smart strategy there. Nix Wilde extending their reach for the rope. Chaz Monroe bringing them back into the fold. Meeting on all fours here. And I think a lot of the reason that Nix Wilde believes they weren't able to capture that Hardcore Championship from Casey Warr was Remy LeVay. And now Nix sees that Remy LeVay is in the rearview mirror. So maybe this is a different new chapter for Nix Wilde. As you mentioned, you don't see the Dead Hand Society around the ring right now. Maybe focused in, I don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Nix Wilde wants to make a statement and make an example of Chaz Monroe. Sure, Nix Wilde could easily have Dead Hand out here and beat down Monroe, but why not go out there and do it yourself? Prove yourself. Prove that you still have that in you. I mean, these people here don't respect it.
And let's not forget, Nix Wilde does have a one-on-one victory over Chaz Monroe.
And you know that doesn't sit right with Chaz Monroe. We saw in the social media post from earlier this week as well. Chaz wants to get some vengeance here against Nix.
I think Chaz has always had respect for 880 wrestling, even through those Dottie Block years. Chaz has grown with us. Chaz may not be here every week, but we do consider Chaz Monroe part of the family. Big headlock takeover to Nix Wilde.
Yeah, Chaz Monroe's a bit of a wild card here in 880 wrestling, too. I mean, I remember last year at the Penn Brewery, Monroe actually won that Battle Royal to face Reese Hayes later on in the night, once upon a time. So Monroe could easily get a big win here against Nix Wilde.
Yeah, we're coming up on 1 year of you with 880 wrestling and Eamon Payton with 880 wrestling.
One big year here at 880.
Accomplished a lot in a year, buddy. You accomplished a lot.
I appreciate it, Toddy. Oh, look at Nix, though, grabbing the rope. That's that veteran experience shown from Nix now.
Well, that's an interesting strategy because the celestial being that is Chaz Monroe, they're usually juking and diving, and I think they want to keep Nix Wilde grounded, working on their legs. Wait a second, bouncing off the ropes, caught.
This is technique down to a T right now. Chaz Monroe is just having their way with Nix Wilde.
Yeah, I mean, if you're from the space and time continuum, I think you could just fly through the galaxy. Is it good? Is that a field goal?
I think it was. No Tyler Luke tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Up and over. Cover. Tell you what, Austin, I think Chaz Monroe is looking pretty impressive.
Yeah, I think Nix Wilde was expecting more of an aerial attack from Chaz Monroe in the early stages of the match, but Chaz Monroe's been doing a good job at working on the body parts of Nix Wilde. Picking down the arm, picking down the leg. Probably caught Nix Wilde off by guard.
And this would be normally when the Dead Hand Society would console Nix Wilde, but they took a breather and a big forearm shiver to the side of the head, creating some space between themselves and Chaz Monroe.
Just luring Chaz Monroe into that one.
You know, there's such a resting confidence to Nix Wilde. And we all remember the Wildflower, but the Black Sheep is a different breed. Wait a second, bouncing off the ropes. Cross body on to the bricks of the warehouse.
Taking flight, and there's that aerial offense we were talking about before. Chaz Monroe showcasing it here as Nix Wilde is just stunned. Oh, my gosh.
Chaz was able to get that leg, get that kick, I mean, even above their head. Very flexible. The cardio on point, but I'll tell you what, nothing pretty about what Nix Wilde just did. A rake of the eyes.
It may have been dirty, but it sure was effective there. Nix Wilde wisely resetting the counts as they go back into the ring for the moment.
So honestly, it's a showcase of two very different styles of independent wrestling. Oh, wait a sec here. We put some chairs out for tonight. Oh, goodness.
They're clearing out the front row. Watch out, Bradley.
Nah, he could stay there. Everybody else can move.
Yeah.
But laid out in front of some of our merchandise is Chaz Monroe, and Nix Wilde, I think, is pretty okay with a count-out victory. A win is a win for the DHS.
I think Nix Wilde already has a victory as well, so why not?
Right. Look at that. It's only, what was it, 4 or 5 count?
Yeah, but Nix Wilde right back again on the attack. Didn't even let Chaz Monroe get a breather as they got into the ring.
Monroe's spirit is endless. I mean, they know what's at stake here. I mean, this is over 2 years. This rematch is over 2 years in the making. They've been working themselves up for this one, as you mentioned prior. Right now, it's in the wheelhouse of the Black Sheep.
Oh, gosh, and a big sidewalk slam into the knee there. Here's a cover.
Just a 2 count. And we talk about the importance of a win to Chaz Monroe, but look no further than the Black Sheep. I mean, a big W in the win column will mean a lot for Nix Wilde after what happened with the Hardcore Championship. They're trying to get back to themselves, which at this point, I couldn't tell you how devious they are, but a tongue out says a thing or two.
Absolutely. Certainly looking for a confidence booster. I mean, get a win against Chaz Monroe, one of your former foes right there, and then maybe take it to the next gear. Go after another championship. Maybe revisit a championship match. Knicks Wilde has all the cards on their table. They just have to pick which one they're going to play.
And they refer to themselves as the greatest 880 champion of all time. They also consider themselves the innovator of the TNF championship. Well decorated at 880 wrestling. I mean, that's just soaked up like a sponge by Knicks Wilde.
Yeah, Nick's still not done with Chaz Monroe. Possibly looking for another suplex and gets just that.
What?
Wait a minute. What the hell?
Had some extra gas in the tank. Release German suplex. Look at that, a snap suplex there. Sidekick Media Services on that replay. Going low on Knicks. Both competitors down.
Yeah, Chaz Monroe got that last-second burst of energy and was able to utilize it against Knicks Wilde. Now it's their chance to catch their breath and to possibly take over.
Big high knee.
Well, just rock Knicks.
Yep. Oh! It's like a sit-out, almost like a Falcon arrow. Planted down, and I think that knee strike has caused Knicks' eyes to well up a little bit. You get struck in the nose, looks like you're crying.
Chaz Monroe simply not finished yet with Knicks Wilde, and this is what you got to do. Oh, wait a minute. Big reversal here.
Big Fisherman? Oh! Uchigaroshi. 2 and oh. Haven't seen Knicks Wilde bust that one out in quite some time.
Going deep in the tool bag is Knicks Wilde as we take another look at this replay. Back of the neck of Monroe right on that knee.
Hey, Austin, don't call Knicks Wilde a tool bag. They'll hear you.
Oh, gosh, yeah, I may want to be a little quiet here.
Working against the ropes is the Black Sheep. Oh.
Vicious elbow.
Yeah, those forearm, oh my goodness. Those forearm shivers by Knicks Wilde. Well, Knicks started training. Everyone was afraid to eat one of those forearm shivers. It's still the same case to this day. But those pointy knees of Chaz Monroe continue making their mark.
Yeah, what a response from Chaz Monroe, being able to level out Knicks Wilde for the moment, but both now to their knees.
This has been competitive. This has been a good one.
Oh, who's going to get the better exchange here, though? Pretty evenly so far. Oh.
Well, what is similar between these two? They may work in different areas and different styles, but I think pain motivates both of these individuals, and you see that firsthand right now.
We're seeing just that in Monroe. Up and over.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Knicks Wilde is rocked. Monroe using the ropes.
Oh, slipping on the ropes there. Maybe not making full connection. And that is just exactly what the Black Sheep had ordered.
They call it high risk, high reward for a reason. Not always going to go in your favor, but Monroe doing a good job of getting back on the attack here.
The humidity in the warehouse is like none other. Those ropes, I was in there, they're super slick.
Yeah, I regret wearing a sports coat today. Oh my God.
Wait, cover here. 2. Oh my goodness, 2.
Wow.
Well, you explained the sport coat. What was up with the sunglasses you had?
You know, it's party tonight. It's no ceilings too.
House parties rules?
House parties rule, no ceilings too. Let's go.
You know, they say, Arnold Glass and vape, nobody chills harder. Oh, again with those knee strikes.
One more. And Knicks Wilde might have a damn concussion after this one. Here comes Monroe again, though, taking off, but look at the spine buster.
Oh, setting up for that Black Clover in an instant. The Black Sheep turns the tables. Chaz holding on.
Can they make it to the bottom rope?
reaching for the rope, grasping for the rope, attempting to stop themselves. 2 years in the making for this rematch.
Come on, Chaz.
And they do it.
That's a clean rope break right there.
So disappointed is Wilde. Holding on for dear life to that bottom rope. And I would say Nick's Wilde should have attempted to go to that a little bit earlier because Chaz's legs, Chaz's knees have been impressive, but there's nothing impressive. Oh my goodness, I was going to say nothing more impressive than a wild driver, and Monroe kicks out of that too.
I'm impressed. We've seen Nick's Wilde put so many competitors away, but Chaz Monroe still with enough energy to kick out.
We've seen the Black Clover. We've seen the Wild Driver. We've seen a Yushi Goroshi. What does that artillery cabinet have left in it? What level of ammunition does Nick Wilde have to use against Monroe here? Oh.
I think I know, Toddy.
Oh, package pile driver. 2, and that's it. Bring it up.
Here is your winner, Nick Wilde.
The leader of the Dead Hand Society proves once again there are no ceilings to their anger. Nick Wilde victorious.
Closing the Chaz Monroe chapter here at the warehouse. What a valiant effort. What a hell of a fight that Chaz Monroe put up. But this was the beginning of the end right here as Nick Wilde delivered that package pile driver to get the pinfall victory.
And you have to admit, tonight, Nick Wilde did it by themselves. Gotta give it up for Chaz Monroe. Valiant effort. Championship time.
This next match is a big boy street fight. And it is for the Hybrid Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
You ready for a big boy street fight?
It's big boy time.
Introducing first, the challenger, fighting out of Detroit, Michigan. This is the Suplex Shogun, Jackson Stone.
Jackson Stone returns to the warehouse for No Ceilings 2. This individual exists in your worst nightmares. Recently been in there with the likes of Chuck Stein, Congo Kong, and Austin. This is a bit of a rematch scenario when you and I were on our, let's call it our spring break. Some call it a suspension. The professional Paul Michaels was on the call for Stone and Young here at the warehouse. It ended in a no contest. And since then, blood has been boiling, and it's about to spill over this evening.
What appears the phone call has been made to Canada for another Hybrid Championship Wrestling match here. Envy puts that title on the line against Jackson Stone tonight, and they have to reinforce the ring for this one.
And his opponent,
I know MV Young has been looking forward to Jackson Stone's return. This big boy brawl. MV Young will also be at the Beaver County Boom tomorrow. This place is about to go off.
Making his way to the ring, fighting out of 829 Industry Street, a.k.a. the Warehouse, by way of the shop at 880 Dottie Block. He is Pittsburgh made, Pittsburgh paid, and internationally laid. He is the current reigning and defending hybrid heavyweight champion, the King of Pittsburgh, MV Young!
Confident enough to keep his back turned to the suplex Shogun.
Well, wait a minute.
It's a little premature, no?
I think so. I mean, I'm not going to say it too loud, but I think so.
Now, both these competitors are abnormalities to their sport. Both of them have an addiction to suplexes. Specifically, Jackson Stone is looking to suplex as many individuals as he possibly can. And Austin, you and I both coined the term. I mean, MV Young comes into a lot of his contests forever stoic. Well, looking across, it's not quite a mirror, but you want to talk about stoic. Look no further than Jackson Stone.
I mean, we are set for a clash of two titans here at No Ceilings 2. I mean, look at the size and strength of both Jackson Stone and MV Young. Already here in the early stages of this match, they're simply asserting dominance right now. And it looks like Jackson Stone may have just the upper hand. Oh, that might have pissed MV off.
The Jackson Stone exists in the darkest part of your nightmares. MV Young, I don't know if he's scared of a couple of dreams. I mean, this big boy brawl could go all over Allentown.
Look at the control of Jackson Stone here early as well. MV fights through for the moment. My gosh. Barely phased the King of Pittsburgh.
Yeah, both these individuals intimidating in their own right. And you hear our audience here. That's the hope.
It's a big boy shit. Big boy street fight here as well, so anything goes.
Of course, Jackson Stone was the 2020 TNA Gut Check winner. Spent some time in total nonstop action. And it's almost like James Ferrier versus James Ferrier here. Two big linebackers not able to take each other down. I mean, the last time these two went one-on-one, there wasn't a winner.
MV Young used a little track method there to get a bit of a head start to try and level Stone, but both on their feet still.
Both these individuals are collegiate athletes in their own style. It's that rugby-style mentality of MV Young just bashing each other's brains out as Stone and Young right now.
This is a full-on bar brawl right now. This is going to be an early presence of what's going to happen with you tomorrow, Toddy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my God.
Oh, speaking about tomorrow, we will see Casey Warr and MV Young for the Hardcore Championship at the Beaver County Boom. That is if Casey Warr is able to defeat Sammy Suntheimer. Oh, but right now, my thoughts are with MV Young. These two are just bashing each other's skulls in.
Yeah, not giving up in the slightest here. Strike after strike.
Oh. This is what 880 Wrestling is all about. Heavy-handed and underground.
And you see the big knife edge chop there to MV Young. Loading up for another nobody home.
A big clothesline. And the big boys are brawling on the outside.
And they both landed on their feet. And the chase is on.
Oh. Everybody get out of the way.
They nearly took the damn door off. And I mean, this is 880 wrestling, Toddy, so we know the fight's going to go on the outside eventually. And they're about to brawl all throughout the warehouse.
Where are they going? There's some noise rock band recording behind that door. Let's open it up and see if they're still there.
And fighting in front of Blizzy Blake's merch table, it appears.
I don't know if you could read Michael's lips, Austin, but he said, give me all you got. Oh,
goodness.
Shogun now stalking his prey, and Young attempting to create a little bit of space, but he said, you're not going anywhere. Into that chemically frozen garage door. And this is the big boy street fight that was promised right here in front of the warehouse.
I mean, it is called a street fight, so I guess we're going out into the streets of Allentown right now. Thank goodness our camera crew is picking this up right now. It appears they're in front of a dumpster. MV sending Jackson Stone to that dumpster, chop after chop.
Oh! Shots fired here. And usually, that's where that's DB Cooper's house.
Oh, I was going to say that's Def Swayze's basketball team right now.
Well,
But
both of them. Out there by House's Restaurant, MV Young battling Shogun into the alley.
Well, the big boy street fight has officially gone to the street. MV and Shogun here.
Scotty Swemba's out there. We're gathering a crowd. And this is the roots of the underground that we put in stone, no pun intended, when we started 880 Wrestling.
Yeah, this does not look like it's going to end anytime soon. Jackson Stone has MV down to a knee.
And the whistle is going to be swallowed for this one. No countouts. We're traveling back inside.
Back inside the warehouse we go, and Jackson Stone has MV Young hoist. Possibly. No.
Oh! Yeah, no stranger to violence.
Poor door.
Is the blonde bombshell.
Holy hell.
Any given Thursday, any given Friday, this is what you get with 880 Wrestling.
And MV Young rolls back in. Uh-oh.
Or is that mode that Stones get into? The suplex addict. I mean, there's so many intimidating individuals that go through our doors at the warehouse, but not much like Jackson Stone.
Not at all, and not too many people can throw around MV Young like what
Great
Jackson
point.
Stone is doing right now, but he's making it seem like it's light work.
Great point. And that hybrid championship is on the line. We've seen MV Young be surprised by one Reese Hayes. Reese Hayes captured the hybrid championship off of MV, which he then won back. And up at the hybrid championship offices, William Porter, I'm sure, is watching on.
I will.
I think they like you now.
Do they?
I think so.
I hope so.
I mean, we're back from our spring break that we were given by them. So.
Of course.
Man of the people, the KOP, attempting to be motivated by his fans.
Oh, wait a minute. Nobody home for Shogun. Here comes those MV chops.
There must be a winner to this one.
Oh, oh my goodness.
Car collision.
Might be a new champion right here.
Just a 2 count.
What does MV Young got to do here? Oh, wait a minute.
I think that's going to answer the question. Slammed down like a bag of ice is Stone. Big senton boosh. Just a 2 count.
Woo. The big boy street fight is living up to its expectations. I must tell you that, Toddy.
I mean, 2 big powerhouses representing their cities. Detroit, Michigan. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Pride on the line, gold on the line.
The winner will be proudly representing Hybrid Championship Wrestling up in Canada.
Well, the winner is going to have a couple knots on their head no matter who it is. Wait a second. Oh, blockbuster!
Might have taken some damage out of MV Young himself, but at least he was able to get Jackson Stone down for the moment as we take another look here at the replay.
Sidekick Media Services bringing you that blockbuster once again. Showing off that agility is Young. Digging down deep. This isn't unfamiliar to MV Young. He's held a lot of championships, and he's defended even more than he's held. This is not unknown territory.
Yeah, and MV's climbing high.
You don't see that too often. He knows this is serious.
Yeah, but Jackson Stone going to meet him halfway. Oh, goodness. Oh, gosh.
Well, Austin, you said they reinforced the ring, and it's for moments like this.
Yeah, this is a dangerous spot here. I'm going to close my eyes.
Look out below. Everybody, you're in the splash zone of these 2 beasts. What does he have going on here?
Back to his feet is Stone! The king is down.
Stone can't make an immediate cover. Willing his way to pin the champion. Tell you what, if Jackson Stone was able to get an arm across the chest of MV, we may have had a new hybrid champion, but so much has been taken out of both of these individuals that they need a second here.
Count of 5 now. Make that 6. How about to their knees, to their feet finally?
And all circles have presupposed big forearm booshes from the KOP. Almost like an axe handle there from Stone.
This is just brutal here. Shot after shot again. MV Young with the upper hand.
Oh, tried for that pounce and got a shoulder tackle.
Yeah, MV Young being overpowered for once. You don't see that quite too often.
You don't.
But the suplex Shogun, Jackson Stone straps her down, and where the hell is he going?
Brought out some great points of this whole contest, Austin. Oh, wait a sec.
I mean, it is a big boy street fight, so anything goes.
Oh. Uh-oh. Well, that's where the bathroom door went, I suppose. Lay-in lumber at no ceilings is Jackson Stone.
I was waiting to see. I saw a lot of doors under there when I was taking my pre-match laps earlier. Oh gosh, that's a big door.
Jackson Stone looking to execute the king in front of his people here.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, grabbing a hold of MV Young.
Wait a sec. German suplex.
Oh, gosh.
Clearing the cobwebs out as the champion.
But look at Jackson Stone, not even fazed by it.
Oh, exchanging suplexes. The suplex assassin, Jackson Stone, on attack.
Yeah, these two are just giving each other one hell of a beating, all for the hybrid championship.
Oh, big clubbing blows. You can see all the perspiration. You can see the humidity in the air. Hard-fought battle. And now Jackson Stone returning to that buckle that gave him some grace a little bit earlier on.
Look out below!
looking for that headbutt. Nothing in the pool. And wait a sec.
No way.
You're kidding me.
No way, MB.
You're kidding me.
Holy hell.
Death Valley driver by the hybrid champion through the door. Break it up. KOP wins again.
Here is your winner and still hybrid heavyweight champion, MV
Dinner is served for Suplex Shogun Jackson Stone. There must be a winner to this contest, and your winner is still hybrid champion, and that is MV Young.
That door literally split in half, Toddy. What a hell of a match. What a hell of a fight between these two warriors.
Can't believe Jackson Stone is standing. Dude's a warrior.
And a great show of respect from everyone here at the warehouse to Shogun.
Well, let's send it back to our wise owl, Eamon Payton, for our first act, main event.
Folks, give it up one more time for both MV Young and Jackson Stone. This match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the 880 Wrestling Hardcore Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, according to the ring by Billy the Alien, materializing from a new universe. This is the psychedelic prince, Sammy Suntheimer.
Well, this matchup is about earning your stripes at 880 Wrestling. Our hardcore champion, Casey Warr, is looking to level up the young Sammy Suntheimer.
And his opponent.
And here comes the backbone of the Steel City Killers. He's a professional blood drinker. Former 880 Tag Team Champion and current Hardcore Champion, Casey Warr.
He is winning the ring, fighting out of the City of Champions. He is banned in 13 International Hockey Leagues. He is the current reigning defending 880 Wrestling Hardcore Champion, the Muay Thai Maniac, the Shoot Psychopath, KC Warr!
And I know, Austin, you and I have talked very long about this up-and-coming matchup for a few days now, and what is on our minds going into this? Casey Warr, visceral as ever, as our hardcore champion and the backbone of the warehouse.
Yeah, Casey Warr has been a proud 880 Wrestling Hardcore Champion since capturing the gold. He feels a little disrespected, Toddy, that Sammy Suntheimer is stepping up to the plate this early, especially after just coming off of a Tag Team Championship loss.
Little bit of a 50-50 split here. Scott Lefty Davidson is your official. Oh, wait a sec. Well, be that as it may, a quick start. And you want to talk about respect that maybe Sammy Suntheimer hasn't shown Casey Warr. Well, we see the immediate receipt to that.
I mean, yeah, again, Casey Warr feels disrespected, Toddy, so this is simply teaching Sammy Suntheimer a lesson. It's tough love here. You want to play with the big dogs, you got to show yourself.
Big knee, and one is not enough.
Casey loaded up for a second.
And Austin, you've been here for a year's time. You've seen not only in-ring, but out of the ring. You've got to know Casey Warr quite well. He's been a bit of a mentor for you here, especially in this warehouse era. In tooth and claw it over and over again. The big thumper, Casey Warr. It took him quite some time to capture a singles championship. Sammy Suntheimer hasn't been around as long as Casey Warr, and Sammy Suntheimer is 3 seconds away from his first singles championship this early in his professional wrestling career, and I think that irks Casey Warr a little bit.
I mean, it certainly does. I mean, Casey Warr has worked his ass off to get to the top of the mountain and become a singles champion here. I mean, these two have a similar career path if you really think about it. Both former 2-time 880 Tag Team champions, both beloved by the 880 wrestling fans. But the difference between Casey and Sammy is that Casey actually went out there and did something, proved himself, climbed that mountain. Sammy Suntheimer respectfully jumped the line and just demanded a match.
Well, be that as it may, Psychedelic Dreams and the fourth line go toe-to-toe this evening. Wait a sec. Oh, and let's not forget, in our main event, Brandon St. James will defend the 880 championship against Aleo Dreams. So at the end of tonight, Psychedelic Dreams may have both captured their first singles championships here, but not over Casey Warr's dead body.
I'm about to say, let's not get ahead of ourselves now, Toddy. This is Casey Warr we're talking about. I mean, this is hardcore rules, too, so anything goes.
And if Casey is able to defeat Sammy Suntheimer here, he has a date with MV Young, but Sammy Suntheimer, after what's going on with his face, will not have a date again.
Yeah, blood has already been shown here. And
My
this is just
goodness.
this is just gonna motivate Casey Warr even more to draw more blood from the forehead, from the scalp of Sammy. You heard the man.
You know, showing a little bit of tough love Casey Warr is to Sammy Suntheimer.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, no.
I mean, we finally have stairs at 880 Wrestling. Let's not ruin that, Casey.
Oh, God.
Ouch. Bone cracking. Spine. Oh.
And those are Crush Gals official. He made them in the backyard. The leader of the LFG Mafia now being met by the Gutter Phenomenon.
Brandon St. James has that match against Aleo Dreams later on tonight. You know these two are going to be supporting each other.
Look at the blood spilling from Sammy Suntheimer.
Again, Casey simply teaching Sammy a lesson here.
Well, that's Sammy's family right there. And the big southpaw. My goodness.
I mean, I respect this. I see where Casey is coming from.
My goodness. Well, that's respect. I mean, I'm assuming that Casey Warr also has an issue with Sammy Suntheimer's family, that maybe they didn't instill that respect into him.
I don't know if it's quite an issue. I think it's just Casey Warr simply showing Sammy Suntheimer, hey, just because your family's here, just because you have the support, doesn't mean you're going to get a win. Doesn't mean you're going to get my championship that easily.
Well, all these people are Casey's family, so point taken.
And now we have a steel chair right here. This could be the Punisher of the Muay Thai Maniac. Wait a minute.
Oh, taking a little bit too much time. The springy Sammy Suntheimer. Blood through his eyes. Oh, chair to the face. And let's not forget, blood spewing isn't unfamiliar to Psychedelic Dreams and Sammy Suntheimer. They captured the 880 Tag Team Championships while they were bloodied from the matriarchy.
Yeah, that chair just got thrown to the face. Casey asking for more, and this time gets it. Holy hell.
I think Casey is instilling the lesson that in professional wrestling, you've got to be a bit of a glutton for punishment to be a singles champion.
And so much blood has already come down the face of Sammy Suntheimer. You can only imagine the vision is impaired. And Casey back up again and right to the face. Oh, gosh.
Well, tit for tat. The Muay Thai maniac has been cut open as well. It's a busy week for 880 wrestling, and this isn't Casey Warr's last wrestling match of the week, regardless of this outcome. Hammering blows. Grinding in there is Sammy Suntheimer.
Oh, and Casey went low on Sammy. And again, it's hardcore rules. Anything goes.
Yeah, especially we just saw a big boy brawl where a whistle needs to be swallowed. And now a hardcore title match. I mean, we've seen Casey Warr directly in front of us, Austin, drive some guy named John through a table, and we celebrated that night. It feels a little different when Sammy Suntheimer is the target, but the mission, the same.
Yeah, the mission is the same. Teach some respect. I'm pretty close in age to Sammy Suntheimer, Toddy, and I must say the difference between me and Sammy is that Sammy's not listening to the vets, not listening to the guys in the locker room. You got to have respect. Look at this.
Sent on, just like his coach, Lefty down there, just a 1 count.
One thing I'm going to give credit to Sammy for, Toddy, is that he is not afraid to shed blood. He is not afraid to get a little extreme, get a little violent. But right now, Casey Warr is just taking full throttle here.
Yeah, these two individuals, wait a second, your cover, too. These two individuals know each other quite well. I mean, we could even gone back to the shop era when the Fourth Line and Psychedelic Dreams had one of my favorite tag team matches of the shop era. And that was a no contest.
Oh. Yeah, we know there's so much unfinished business between Psychedelic Dreams and the Fourth Line. We're seeing a little bit of that here in this hardcore championship match as Casey Warr delivers another senton into the cover. Only 2.
I'll tell you what, Austin, do you think Casey Warr maybe even minorly underestimating Sammy Suntheimer and his accomplishments?
I wouldn't say minorly underestimating. I mean, he certainly is taking Sammy to the limits here in this match. But again, Sammy Suntheimer, he's no stranger to Casey Warr. He's no stranger to what it's being like in the spotlight, shedding a little bit of blood. So Sammy just needs to continue to hang in there if he even wants to have a chance at sniffing the hardcore title.
Yeah, the Steel City Killers paved the way to glory here in 880 wrestling. And the road may be paved now, but that same road is a little bit easily more traveled with the paving situation for Sammy Suntheimer. So maybe the roads that Casey Warr has traveled were a bit rockier than Sammy's, and I think to your credit, that's what Casey is trying to prove.
Yeah, but Sammy was one step ahead at Casey Warr that time, tripping him up on that steel chair, and now setting it up. What could Sammy be thinking here?
Oh, big slap across the chest.
Big knife edge chop, just laying it into KC. Now on the second rope.
Shotgun drop kick, knocking Casey out of his seat. And I'll tell you what, he could have went for the cover there.
He could have, but that's the immaturity showing.
Oh, big Galaxy DDT.
Oh, that might do it.
Cover, 2, oh, goodness.
That was only 2.
Holy crow.
We got to see another replay. Look at this Galaxy DDT from Suntheimer, spiking Casey Warr on his damn head. Only a 2 count there.
Tell you what, Austin, this room seems split down the middle.
You ever hear half KC chants, half Sammy chants? But right now only one man is on his feet, and that just so happens to be the Psychedelic Prince.
It's more than just on his feet. He's climbing off the top rope.
What the hell, Sammy?
All took too much time, but rolls through. Casey's up to his feet. Big power slam. Cover.
No.
Wait a sec. That wasn't enough. That wasn't enough. He didn't want a pinfall. He wants to hurt him.
Yeah, cross arm breaker is locked in on Sammy. And this is why Casey Warr. Readjust your strategy, go into something new, lock in a submission on Sammy.
But some of that tough love, but he trapped his shoulders. That could have been it.
How much damage has been taken out of the arm of Sammy, though, just from that cross arm breaker?
Oh, taking his head off.
Goodness.
Huge lariat.
Yeah, we got to see this again. Here's another replay from Sidekick Media Services. Nearly taking Sammy's damn head off.
Stalking his prey now is the black and red Dynamite. You know, the momentum of this contest will lay heavily in the main event. BSJ and Aleo a little bit later on. Oh. Is attempting to set up that muscle buster.
Perhaps, but Sammy fighting free. Showing some agility.
Super kick.
Right across the dome. Over and round we go. Oh.
On that one for Mikey Montgomery. Oh! German suplex. But a lot of the energy, a lot of the gusto has been taken out of Suntheimer.
And again, we have another replay here. Sammy Suntheimer, big German suplex on Casey Warr. And the split chants continue.
Both attempting to get to their feet. And Sammy says, come right along.
I don't know if he said that.
Oh, headbutt.
Wait, what?
How about that?
Where did Sammy get that from?
Double stomp. Senton. Wait, covered by the challenger. 2. Oh, goodness.
What? Wow. What a hell of a hardcore championship match we're having. What a hell of a night we're having so far, Toddy.
Yeah, Pittsburgh's favorite Jagoff, Austin Carnes. I'm Toddy Tondera. Our first half main event at 880 Wrestling's No Ceiling 2. Tough love being shown from Casey Warr and Sammy Suntheimer over the hardcore championship. And Sammy's looking for the lumber, buddy.
Well, I mean, if Jackson Stone and Envy Young had the bathroom door, what door is this?
No, I've never seen that one.
Yeah, I've never seen that one in my life. Well, if someone's missing a door, one of these two are most likely about to go through it.
Once again, shades of Sammy Suntheimer and Aleo Dreams versus the Matriarchy at Penn Brewery. There are tables, chairs, and everything in between. And to become hardcore champion, it's time for Sammy Suntheimer to show his stripes, show that he could level up, and it's exactly what he's trying to do right now.
They're perching the door on one of the chairs, but Casey Warr is back to his feet. Sammy didn't quite realize it.
Yeah, taking a little bit too much time. And for what Casey Warr has done to earn the hardcore championship, he just wants Sammy Suntheimer to walk a second through his boots in his lifestyle. We've seen Casey Warr at Canadian Deathmatch. We've seen him at Negative Outlook in West Virginia. That is the path of a warrior that Casey wants Sammy to also walk upon. But right now, Sammy Suntheimer precariously has Casey Warr over that door.
Yeah, Casey Warr is in the drop zone right now for Sammy Suntheimer. Wait a minute.
Look out below. Oh, my goodness. Nothing in the pool on this summer vacation.
Nobody home, and through the door goes Sammy Suntheimer. Big mistake from the challenger.
And Casey Warr has him up. Holy! Covered by the champ. Ring it up.
What a win.
Here is your winner, and still 880 Wrestling Hardcore Champion, KC Warr!
In the path of a warrior continues the Muay Thai maniac, Casey Warr, retains the coveted 880 Hardcore Championship. And a blood drinker is on the loose. Well, that was our first half of 880 Wrestling's No Ceilings. From Pittsburgh's favorite jagoff, Austin Carnes, how you feeling after that contest?
I am feeling great, Toddy. Again, hell of an effort from Sammy Suntheimer. But Casey Warr was just a couple of steps ahead in this Hardcore Championship match. I hate to be that guy, but I kind of told you so. Sammy maybe showing some respect here. Well, there we go.
And respect finally shown from Suntheimer. From Austin Carnes, I'm Toddy Tondera. That was our first half of 880 Wrestling's No Ceilings. We're going to take a quick intermission, and we'll see you in just a little bit. Reminder, our main event, Brandon St. James defended the 880 Championship against Aleo Dreams. And until then, get roached.
Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Something fun to do on the weeknight? Well, do I have a game for you? It's Top Rope Tabletop. Tune in live on the Indie Wrestling Network, streaming live on YouTube and Twitch. And tune in to see your favorite local wrestlers do magic, fight enemy, roll dice, fail perception checks, and contemplate life's mysteries and the horrible atrocities occurring to our characters. And don't worry, you can bring snacks. In fact, you should. And water. You need to drink more water. Live every month with the Indie Wrestling Network. It's Top Rope Tabletop, babes.
Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back.
I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His NB is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His NB on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
I feel like
the DO homecoming.
The DO fall formal.
Oh,
yes.
The DOJ presents Sadie Hawkins.
Oh, yes. Yep. Yo, who's Sadie Hawkins? Give me her number now.
Will the Sadie Hawkins show just be a night of intergender matches? Oh.
Possibly.
Could be.
All the women call out the opponents.
Oh, that's good.
I like that. I really like that one.
I like this.
I like that as a concept. The DOJ sock hop. I got plenty for you here.
The DO sock hop.
The DOJ sock hop.
You have to wear 80s inspired gear.
I don't know. I don't think that's what it's. I can't remember what it's. I think it's just a dance, but
it is.
It's a sock up, but you have to wear like poodle skirts.
What?
Huh?
Poodle skirts.
What's a
poodle skirts?
What are those?
A poodle skirt. Wait,
Oh,
what year
poodle
are you
skirt.
talking about?
Poodle skirt.
What's a poodle skirt? What's a poodle skirt?
I'm considering what you're putting together here. So look at that. Look at that situation.
Oh my gosh,
dude,
that's good stuff.
And there he is.
Promo.
He was,
real tears, brother.
Real tears.
Real tears.
Real tears.
That's so sweet right there.
I really hope whoever lives in that house was watching this whole thing.
The people in the alley, like hanging out there, they were watching.
We had some people roaming about. There's people. The great thing about that night. So this was like the day before the Crashing Out show, and we had to move for situations that beyond our control. We had to move the show outside and behind the warehouse. And I'm just watching people like going down the window and doing the stare by, like doing the rubbernecking so hard.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Are you looking for something fun to do on the weeknight? Well, do I have a game for you? It's Top Rope Tabletop. Tune in live on the Indie Wrestling Network, streaming live on YouTube and Twitch. And tune in to see your favorite local wrestlers do magic, fight enemies, roll dice, fail perception checks, and contemplate life's mysteries and the horrible atrocities occurring to our characters. And don't worry, you can bring snacks. In fact, you should. And water. You need to drink more water. Live every month with the Indie Wrestling Network. It's Top Rope Tabletop, babes.
Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. Wait for the perfect time and attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back. Wait for the perfect time and attack. Do what you have to do, make it last.
I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His NB is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His NB on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
I feel like
the DO homecoming. The DO fall formal.
Oh,
yes.
The DOJ presents Sadie Hawkins.
Oh, yes. Yep. Yo, who's Sadie Hawkins? Give me her number now.
Will the Sadie Hawkins show just be a night of intergender matches? Oh.
Possibly.
Could be.
All the women call out the opponents.
Oh, that's good.
I like that. I really like that one.
I like this.
I like that as a concept. The DOJ sock hop. I got plenty for you here.
The DO sock hop.
The DOJ sock hop.
You have to wear 80s inspired gear.
I don't know. I don't think that's what it's. I can't remember what it's. I think it's just a dance, but
it is.
It's a sock up, but you have to wear like poodle skirts.
What?
Huh?
Poodle skirts.
What's a
poodle skirts?
What are those?
A poodle skirt. Wait,
what
year are you talking
What's a
about?
poodle skirt.
What's a poodle squirt?
What's a
poodle squirt?
I don't know.
Considering what you're putting together here, so look at that. Look at that situation.
Oh my gosh,
Dude,
that's good stuff.
And there he is.
Promo.
He was,
real tears, brother.
It was
Real tears.
Real tears.
Real
That's
tears.
so sweet right there.
I really hope whoever lives in that house was watching this whole thing.
the people in the alley, like hanging out there, they were watching.
We had some people roaming about.
There's people. The great thing about that night. So this was like the day before the crashing out show, and we had to move for situations that beyond our control. We had to move the show outside and behind the warehouse. And I'm just watching people like going down the window and doing the stare by, like doing the rubbernecking so hard.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Are you looking for something fun to do on the weeknight? Well, do I have a game for you? It's Top Rope Tabletop. Tune in live on the Indie Wrestling Network, streaming live on YouTube and Twitch. And tune in to see your favorite local wrestlers do magic, fight enemies, roll dice, fail perception checks, and contemplate life's mysteries and the horrible atrocities occurring to our characters. And don't worry, you can bring snacks. In fact, you should. And water. You need to drink more water. Live every month with the Indie Wrestling Network. It's Top Rope Tabletop, babes.
Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Do what you about to do, make it last.
I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His Envy is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His Envy on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
I feel like
the DO homecoming. The DO fall formal.
Oh,
yes. The DOJ presents Sadie Hawkins.
Oh, yes. Yep. Yo, who's Sadie Hawkins? Give me her number now.
Will the Sadie Hawkins show just be a night of intergender matches? Oh.
Possibly.
Could be.
All the women call out the opponents.
Oh, that's good.
I like that. I really like that one.
I like this.
I like that as a concept. The DOJ sock hop. I got plenty for you here.
The DO sock hop?
The DOJ sock hop.
You have to wear 80s inspired gear.
I don't know. I don't think that's what it's. I can't remember what it's. I think it's just a dance, but
it is.
It's a sock up, but you have to wear like poodle skirts.
What?
Huh? Poodle skirts.
What's a
poodle skirts?
What are those?
A poodle skirt. Wait,
oh,
what year are you talking about?
Poodle skirt.
What's a poodle skirt?
What's a poodle skirt?
I don't know.
Considering what you're putting together here, so look at that. Look at that situation.
Oh my gosh,
dude,
that's good stuff.
And there he is.
Promo.
He was,
real tears, brother.
It was
real tears.
Real tears.
Real tears.
That's so sweet right there.
I really hope whoever lives in that house was watching this whole thing.
the people in the alley, like hanging out there, they were watching.
We had some people roaming about.
There's people. The great thing about that night. So this was like the day before the crashing out show, and we had to move for situations that beyond our control. We had to move the show outside and behind the warehouse. And I'm just watching people like going down the window and doing the stare by, like doing the rubbernecking so hard.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Are you looking for something fun to do on the weeknight? Well, do I have a game for you? It's Top Rope Tabletop. Tune in live on the Indie Wrestling Network, streaming live on YouTube and Twitch. And tune in to see your favorite local wrestlers do magic, fight enemy, roll dice, fail perception checks, and contemplate life's mysteries and the horrible atrocities occurring to our characters. And don't worry, you can bring snacks. In fact, you should. And water. You need to drink more water. Live every month with the Indie Wrestling Network. It's Top Rope Tabletop, babes.
Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Do what you have to do, make it last.
I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His NB is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His NB on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
I feel like
the DO homecoming. The DO fall formal.
Oh,
The DOJ presents Sadie Hawkins.
Oh, yes. Yep. Yo, who's Sadie Hawkins? Give me her number now.
Yeah.
Will the Sadie Hawkins show just be a night of intergender matches? Oh.
Possibly.
Could be.
All the women call out the opponents.
Oh, that's good.
I like that. I really like that one.
I like this.
I like that as a concept. The DOJ sock hop. I got plenty for you here.
The DO sock hop?
The DOJ sock hop.
You have to wear 80s inspired gear.
I don't know. I don't think that's what it's.
How we feeling? What a first half of No Ceilings 2, but we got more great action to come in the second half, so let's not wait a second. Who's ready for some wrestling? This match is a scramble match scheduled for one fall, and it is for the TNF Championship. Introducing first, participant number 1, fighting out of Natchez, Mississippi. She is Pittsburgh's favorite crash out and the queer-coded villain, No Mercy, Zakeia Mercer.
We are back for 880 Wrestling, No Ceilings 2, Act 2. To my right, the professional Paul Michaels. I am Toddy Tondera. We're starting off the second half with a TNF Championship Scramble. Zakeia Mercer already in the ring.
Participant number 2, fighting out of East New York. He's old enough to know better, young enough to not give a damn. This is Shotgun Adam.
Well, Paul, we are picking up exactly where we left off last night at the Disco Before the Breakdown Thursday Night Fights, 24 hours before No Ceilings 2. Blizzy Blake captured the TNF Championship from Marco Narciso, which forced an issue here with 880 Wrestling Management, and it also forced Blizzy Blake into a small hole. His first defense this evening, he has a whole slew, a cavalcade of opponents.
5 of them, if I recall correctly.
Participant number 3, representing the Department of Jocks, he is the man with the motion, the muscle, Micky Morris.
The motion man is at the warehouse. We saw earlier in the evening Dev Swayze, Big Jim Fridge of the Department of Jocks successfully winning and retaining their 880 Tag Team Championships. And Micky Morris has been the talk of the town. He was on Pittsburgh Live today a little bit earlier this week.
He's been on a roll in singles competition, already a quarter of the 880 Tag Team Champions. What if he were to add the TNF Championship to that resume tonight? It's possible.
Participant number 4, fighting out of Tucson, Arizona, this is Electric Cowboy, CJ Monroe.
Tucson, Arizona, Paul, is one of my favorite cities in all of the United States. And this young man comes from the desert in Tucson. The spark and the energy that he has brought to the 880 wrestling ring in this warehouse era is well documented. Gets an opportunity for the neon gold here at No Ceilings. She made her gallant return last night. The unwilting Tatiana, who is a former TNF champion, makes her return to big events with 880 Wrestling.
Participant number 5, fighting out of your local flower garden, she is the bimechanical badass, the unwilting Tatiana.
Don't know if there's an advantage when a singles championship is on the line, but of course last night when Tatiana returned, she was with her man, Shotgun Adams, and maybe early in the goings here, maybe Shotgun and Tati maybe working on the same page. I guess we shall see.
It's a great point you bring up, Tati.
Fighting out of the push clouds of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, he is the new TNF champion, the Shaman of Smoke, the Cannabis Casanova, Blizzy Blake.
And as we saw last night, that 08 Sour Diesel qualified him for the green lottery of Marco Narciso. Marco was attempting to battle the greenest wrestlers in the green lottery of 880 Wrestling. Last night, Marco's new accomplice, or should I say Marco's new tit, Elijah Love, drew Blizzy Blake's name, and Blake captured the TNF Championship from Narciso 24 hours ago. You were on the call too. What do you think?
And certainly from bell to bell, there is no question that Blizzy Blake, who's still getting accustomed to championship life here as a singles champion, now has the championship upright. Certainly from bell to bell, there's no question that Blizzy Blake is your new TNF champion. Now, I will argue that what happened before the bell, in terms of Blizzy's name even being in that lottery in the first place, means that Blizzy captured that title in a somewhat controversial fashion.
Controversial? Well, Marco Narciso and Elijah Love, they created their own problem. Controversial, it was clearly a name drawn in that lottery was Blake.
Well, earlier tonight I did speak with the Green Lottery Committee, who confirmed to me that Blizzy Blake's name was not supposed to be in that bowl. So, quite frankly, I'm not sure how it got in there, and I'm of the understanding there is a pending investigation as to why his name was available to be drawn in the first place.
Well, how his name got into the bowl is because of another bowl scenario and what goes in the other bowl. That's what makes him green. Oh, young love, Paul. I mean, Zakeia Mercer had that championship opportunity to get Brandon St. James last month. I'm sure that taste is still in her mouth. She has the opportunity for the neon gold, but right now, Shotty and Toddy, in their early goings, young love on full display at no ceilings.
Using her as a weapon, and you mentioned it during the entrances, Toddy. I mean, in a scramble environment like this, especially in the early going, temporarily alliances can mean everything, and we're seeing right now Shotgun and Tatiana were very much on the same page.
My favorite temporary alliance in the broadcast booth is you and Austin. You guys are still aligned, yeah?
Kind of.
Zakeia Mercer, Tatiana, two individuals who are very well versed in pro wrestling. Their years of experience well documented. These two know each other quite well. Big chops here. And remember, the champion does not have to be pinned. So a lot of the advantage here is making sure that Blizzy Blake may not be in the ring. And all respect to a young competitor such as CJ Monroe. I mean, kind of newer to the dance. If somebody pins CJ Monroe, Blizzy Blake loses the neon gold. Oh, fly cross body. Wait a sec here. The man with emotion, Micky Morris, nothing in the pool. The electric cowboy moves out of the way, drop down. And as you said before, Paul, can you imagine if Micky Morris is double golded? It's almost like being double goated, but it's a whole different thing. Round and round we go.
The key here in an environment like this is turning the matchup into a de facto one-on-one contest like we have right here.
Yeah, so snappy with every motion is Micky Morris. The confidence build every week. I mean, that all started a couple months ago at Enjoy Wrestling, where Micky Morris had the opportunity to chain with Lee Moriarty, maybe one of the best to ever come from Pittsburgh, PA in professional wrestling. So there's nothing cute and pretty about this man, Shotgun Adams. The mercenary from Brooklyn has recaptured the attention of the Pittsburgh audience in recent months at 880. Ooh. Of course, Shotgun Adams also has a cup of coffee over there at OCW Ohio Championship Wrestling, where I was last week. Oh, almost like a version of a Yushi Goroshi. Tell you what, Shotgun Adams should have focused on maybe pinning an opponent there, because now he's got Blizzy Blake. They often say when you're a championship, the first step is defending that title. You can't call yourself a champion until after your first defense. Let's see if that holds true tonight. Well, caught up in the pass, and around and round we go. Tell me more about that. What did you call them? The Green Committee? The Green Lottery Committee?
The Green Lottery Committee.
Who is on that Green Lottery Committee? Cover here. Two.
Well, I believe that they choose to remain anonymous, but they are, of course, they're the folks that, very similar to like a state or national lottery, like the Powerball. There's a whole committee that makes sure everything's on the up and up, everything is fair, and there was some sort of tainting that occurred with the competitors' names that were in that bowl.
Sorg, are we allowed to say tainting on this broadcast? Yes, be that as it may, some tainting was involved.
Again, Blizzy Blake is one of the most accomplished singles competitors in 880 wrestling. He has victories over MV Young and Elijah Love at major events this year. He won the war on drugs against Leaders by Example, along with Christian Robinson. You know, there's nothing green about Blizzy Blake other than all the stupid marijuana puns that you love to make.
Cover here by No Mercy. And I think Zakeia Mercer is who you have to watch out for. I mean, Zakeia Mercer, one of the most angriest competitors I've ever seen in an 880 wrestling ring, and she comes off one of her biggest losses in her 880 career. She's always had a chip on her shoulder, and I'll tell you what, there's a few chips tonight in this TNF Championship Scramble.
She's wise beyond her years, a cold-blooded killer in that ring. You see that on display right there with that suplex.
Her in-ring acumen, her striking style. There's no one quite like her here.
She can beat you so many ways. Again, striking Tatiana with that forearm shot can get overly technical, can make you tap out with a submission hold. There's just so many different ways. A true all-rounder in this ring is Zakeia Mercer.
Zakeia Mercer was a couple weeks back at Wrestle League in Chicago, showing off her talents there. It's been a big summer for Zakeia. Oh my goodness. And as a reminder, too, one of the coaches here at 880 Wrestling is Zakeia Mercer. She's very familiar with learning some of the learning up a few of the younger talents up here in our dojo.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Toddy, but I believe Zakeia Mercer will also be part of that Ruggapalooza 2 event tomorrow at Rugger's Pub.
Wait a sec. 2, and I'll tell you what, Blizzy Blake will also be part of Ruggapalooza 2. Oh my goodness, Blizzy's head almost came off against Marco Narciso, but I'll tell you what, if the TNF Championship is in the grips of the queer-coded villain, that means Zakeia Mercer will be defending that against D-Beat Cooper. D-Beat's out in the tent out there. I don't know. He didn't want to come in tonight. Oh. So tell you what, with this matchup, you blink and you miss something. Everybody jockeying for position. A lot of folks here at 880 Wrestling see the TNF Championship, see that Neon Gold is a launching pad for their careers towards that 880 Championship.
Straps coming down for Shotgun Adams, and as we reach the mid to late stages of this one, picking your spot is going to be even more important.
Tatiana's been in there for a long time. I mean, she may not always be in the action, but she's keeping herself in that ring, and it's, one of the only ways that you could win that TNF Championship, and she knows that. Oh, big shotgun drop kick from Tatiana.
As everyone in this match just continues to absorb punishment again, at some point somebody is going to be ripe for a pinfall attempt. Will it be Blizzy retaining, or will it be someone else being able to take advantage and become the new champion?
It's a discus boot there by Shoddy. There's the man with the motion, the muscle, Mickey Morris. What? Corkscrew. And here comes Blake. We do know that Narciso and Love are here. Oh! I mean, Blake woke up a champion. He didn't know that he would go to bed last night as one. So it's a new world. It's a new era for the Cannabis Casanova. Well, CJ Monroe saw his inch to sneak in. What? Wait a sec. Zakeia Mercer doing the same, and the queer-coded villain just eliminates the Electric Cowboy.
Look at Zakeia picking her spot here.
Oh! Whoa! You don't see Zakeia fly very much. Wait a sec. The Botanical Badass.
She's the only one on her feet.
Oh, Zakeia goes down. Wait a sec, CJ's up. I don't think anybody realizes outside of the ring, the Electric Cowboy from Tucson.
And he's measuring.
Sniper scope head first. And no one's up. Referee Tony Leo's the only one on their feet.
The only person technically in the ring is Shotgun Adams, though he's now out on the apron himself. What's he thinking here?
Whoa! Sometimes I wonder if he is thinking.
Well, he's old enough to know better.
Young enough, yes. Big double clothesline by Shoddy, but wait a sec. The man with the motion climbing up and making waves. Big body press right in front of D on camera out there. Man, his energy, I wish I had half of it.
Well, that's 5 out of the 6 competitors now outside of the ring. If Mickey Morris gets in there, wait, Blizzy.
The Shaman of Smoke is gonna fly! Oh, God! Car crash landing. The TNF champion. You think he's earned his stripes now?
Well, again, there's still some controversy around the lottery. I'm not disputing anything that happened in the match itself. Blizzy Blake won the match fair and square. The arguments maybe shouldn't have been in there to begin with. That's all I'm saying. There is an investigation pending.
And the greenest wrestler at 880 Wrestling gives you that 420 frog splash. Cover, 1, 2, and oh. Sneaking in like a fever is the queer-coded villain. And the fever that you just can't sweat out is the villainy of Zakeia. But wait a sec! Something new from the artillery cabinet for Blake. Yo! Down 2! That's it, folks! Blake wins 2 nights in a row.
Here is your winner, and still TNF champion, Blizzy Blake!
First defense in the books as you see the replay from Sidekick Media Services. The queer-coded villain on the other end of Blizzy Blake, and he looks pretty damn good holding that neon gold.
Big win for Blizzy Blake, of course, but will the former champion, Marco Narciso, have his set sight on reclaiming that neon gold? We'll have to stay tuned to find out, but for now, it's Blizzy on top.
Yeah, of course, tomorrow, Marco Narciso has his first opportunity to recapture that TNF championship. Blizzy Blake, Marco Narciso, Ruggapalooza 2, and the south side of the city. Take it away, back to our wise owl, Eamon Payton. Dude is yoked. I mean, he's yoked.
No dispute.
Big return.
This next match is a singles match scheduled for one fall.
Engines pumping and thumping in time. The green light flashes, the flags go up. Churning and burning, they yearn for the
Introducing first, Fighting out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, this is amateur wrestler Reese Hayes!
Of course, just announced the captain's fall for Enjoy Wrestling Best for Business. Amateur wrestler Reese Hayes has got himself in a quarrel with the Best Business Bureau, but he's also had to be on the same side as MV Young and the likes of Mikey Montgomery. And, well, he's been on a different path for quite some time since his return to 880 Wrestling. And you want to talk about returns? The young Cowpoke from Dry Rock, Wyoming, the original 880 champion, saddles himself back in to No Ceilings.
Making his way to the ring, fighting out of Dry Rock, Wyoming, this is the leader of the Cowpoke Posse, Cowpoke Paul!
Have you had the opportunity to meet his horse Petunia outside?
I have had a chance to meet Petunia. Cowpoke Paul, obviously one of the most fun competitors in the greater Pittsburgh area. The Cowpoke Posse is in full effect here at the warehouse. Cowpoke Paul made his triumphant return to 880 Wrestling just a couple of weeks ago on Thursday Night Fights and was interrupted by Reese Hayes to challenge him for this particular matchup. And you did mention Cowpoke Paul was the first ever 880 champion.
Correct.
But I gotta say, he held the 880 championship cumulatively just slightly larger amount of time than I have.
Well, that could be true. And also, I understand what you're saying in the fact of amateur wrestler Reese Hayes had a very accomplished run as the 880 champion. Now, but in my feelings, Cowpoke Paul would have had the insane enjoyment, the same title run, if it wasn't at the time for the likes of the gavel David Lawless. And when you talk about David Lawless, look no further than talking about both of these individuals. Amateur wrestler Reese Hayes retired David Lawless. So I think in a way it may be just in the mental of Cowpoke Paul, but he looks at amateur wrestler Reese Hayes and he doesn't like the guy. David Lawless ruined Cowpoke Paul's run here at 880 Wrestling, and amateur wrestler Reese Hayes ended Lawless's run here. I don't know about those pure rules and a handshake now, Reese Hayes. But of course, Reese Hayes has had his opportunities at Darius Carter at Enjoy Wrestling for the Enjoy Championship. I was honored to have you on the call with me for that one, Paul.
Reese Hayes, the only person to ever win the Hybrid Championship Wrestling Championship on American soil.
Yes.
Did it right here at the warehouse back at Crashing Out.
That's a great point. The only time that championship has changed hands in America. But yes, what a triumphant return for Cowpoke Paul, one of our original OGs here.
I kind of liked being the only Paul, though.
Yeah, any Paul on Paul respect?
Oh, I respect him, but I.
Only one can be a professional, though.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean we got two cowboys and a cow here. We got the whole farm tonight. Oh, up and over. Gathering wrist control, up and over again is Paul. And I'll tell you what, if this is a marathon, maybe in the short, Paul may have amateur wrestler Reese Hayes. But Reese Hayes, his cardio unmatched. You know, despite that we didn't see, oh, well, a bull rider scenario would definitely be an advantage of a Cowpoke. Got the dogs barking here with the emotional support swing.
Not quite 8 seconds, though.
But amateur wrestler Reese Hayes with a spank on the bum, separating himself from Cowpoke Paul. But something about Reese Hayes that I admire, there's never a lot of rust on him. No matter if you see him on a weekly basis, no matter if he's in Timbuktu somewhere and makes a return, he's always sharp. Iron sharpen iron and the Steel City Killers, and look no further than amateur wrestler Reese Hayes. But at this moment, Paul, Reese is taking a walk.
Certainly no one has ever questioned the ability of amateur wrestler Reese Hayes. There's sometimes some things to be said about his attitude, and that's coming from me.
Yeah, that is coming from you. Oh, wait a sec. Picture perfect in the front row. Oh, God. That's going to cave in a chest.
That guy looks familiar.
Audience here is smiling like Eaton Park Smiley cookies after that shot to the chest. Oh. Oh, up and over. And what do you make of this? If Cowpoke Paul's able to knock off Reese Hayes, I mean, he's invited back into the fold, but that pecking order, those rankings even that Reese Hayes put together long ago, you got to think Paul beating Reese here, big news for 880.
Well, it will be huge, and for someone like Cowpoke Paul, who, despite the fact that it was for a cup of coffee in controversial fashion, was, for a very brief period of time, the first ever 880 wrestling champion, it would certainly, be in line to have a future championship match.
You would think
so. To reclaim that gold that he lost many years ago.
Now, a lot of the big picture this evening is about opportunity. There are no ceilings here at 880 Wrestling. Sammy Suntheimer is attempting to capture the Hardcore Championship, his first singles championship here at 880 Wrestling. We have Aleo Dreams challenging BSJ for the heavyweight championship on that pedestal. But these two individuals both accomplished. They're both former 880 champions. This is more about respect. Oh! Suplex machine right now is Reese Hayes. And if you notice, Paul, Reese Hayes has kind of slowed the pace down a little bit, working a little bit more in his wheelhouse. Now, if we're working on technicalities, you got to think Hayes has a little something on Paul. Oh, up and around. Oh, maybe looking for a version of that Saito suplex. Big hammering blows. Oh, lands on his feet. Oh, jaw jack. Big line into the corner. But Cowpoke Paul, much like Reese Hayes, has learned a few new tricks, just like that one from Reese, since the early days of 880 Wrestling. To say either of these individuals are the same individual we saw on Dottie Block in New Kensington would be a lie.
And they've certainly taken two very different paths since kind of being two of the so-called originals here in 880 Wrestling. I mean, Reese Hayes took partial control of the company and has worked to build it up, where Cowpoke Paul has been more of a traveling wrestler in the greater Pittsburgh area, working for promotions like VCW and RWA and capturing gold in those promotions. So, neither one wrong by any stretch of the imagination in terms of the path they took, but all roads converge here at No Ceilings.
Dumped on the top of his head again. Oh, and Hayes is locking in. We've seen this gear that he hits in big matches, again, against that hybrid championship match that he won against MV Young. He locks in that second gear. It's hard to beat. And there's that tiger feint kick. He calls this the 4-1-2. Slips on the ropes. And Paul, all the momentum. Oh, car collision.
And the humidity in this building very well may have been a factor on that 4-1-2 attempt. But it all ends, again, with that double clothesline. And now both competitors down. You see here on the replay, brought to you by Sidekick Media Services. Look at the impact. Neither man getting the better of that exchange. Poke is the first to his knees, at least.
Been a night of surprises. We saw the return of Jazz this evening. We saw a surprise tag team title defense. We saw a big boy brawl. The next surprise is maybe a Cowpoke Paul victory if he could gather himself here. Oh, big clothesline. And a lot of fire from Cowpoke Paul. You never see him slacking. See, I just said that. Yeah, there's no slacking. All serious business with Paul.
A little do-si-do action there.
Leg lariat. And Paul, you've mentioned the Cowpoke posse. These folks are so important to Cowpoke Paul and his momentum in this contest. But he's going to get stuck up in the clouds against somebody as stoic as amateur wrestler Reese Hayes if he's not careful.
On the flip side of that, the only person in this entire building that Reese Hayes cares about is Reese Hayes.
And Scotty Swemba. That's the other one.
I didn't even know there was one more.
Yes. Elbows to the side of the head. Oh! What's he trying here for? Oh! A little bit of an unorthodox, and there's that clothesline.
A variation of a snake eyes followed up by that clothesline, and what's Poke thinking?
I think this is what he was trying before. He's got Reese by the hair. Goodness.
But the awareness of Reese Hayes to roll out of the ring. Cowpoke Paul cannot defeat him outside of the ring like this, with the exception of obviously a 10 count. So this buys Reese some time to catch himself a breather. I guess alternatively, Cowpoke Paul able to recover inside the ring as well.
Yeah, point taken. But it doesn't appear that your inaugural 880 champion wants things to end that way. I think in his own way, Cowpoke Paul has something to prove to the Steel City Killers in 880 wrestling. Paul hasn't been here for quite some time, and he wants to show this roster what he's learned on the independent circuit that maybe some of these other boys have yet to see. Speaking about a sight to be seen, Super German suplex. Holy crow. Body's flying everywhere. What a match. And there's that Tiger feint kick to 4-1-2. And the Boo Birds are out.
You can't help but feel this one slipping away from Cowpoke Paul. It's Reese Hayes maybe looking to go a little high risk there. You don't learn this one on an amateur mat.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't his strong suit. Paul's going to trace his steps, a big superplex. Drive down to the canvas. But Cowpoke Paul unable to capitalize and make a cover.
Scotty Lefty Davidson now administering the 10 count. We are at 3 already.
Exchanging blows, each individual not even able to get up to their feet. Both battling from underneath. From former champ to former champ. Just beating the bricks off of one another. Oh, kick low. What's he doing? Hey, yo. Whew. Shades of the British Bulldog. Cover 2. Just a 2 count, says Lefty.
And just like that, Reese Hayes just able to get the shoulder up. Just extending this matchup. Goodness, what a match this has been. Wait a second.
Oh, come on. Amateur wrestler Reese Hayes pulling Lefty in the way and a blockbuster.
And I guess he's the boss.
Yeah, sometimes. And double arm DDT. Come on now, 2, and that's it. Ring it up. Reese wins.
Here is your winner, amateur wrestler, Reese Hayes.
Well, the return of Cowpoke Paul to 880 Wrestling has been spoiled. Amateur wrestler Reese Hayes takes another one. As we see on that replay by Sidekick Media Services, there's been a lull over this audience since the 3 count, and another big W for Reese Hayes.
You have to wonder how that result may have changed if Reese did not pull Lefty Davidson basically in harm's way when Cowpoke Paul was looking for that splash. What do we have happening here, though?
He said he likes to play by the rules. And the Wild West Cowpoke Paul showing respect from champion to champion. What a contest. What a welcome back for Cowpoke Paul. Hope to see him more around. What a matchup. We've still got a couple more here for No Ceilings 2. To my right, the professional Paul Michaels. I'm Toddy Tondera. Thank you so much for joining our family this evening here at 880 Wrestling. Take it away, Eamon.
All right, folks, we got more action to come. Before we do, we got some thank yous that we want to give to some of the folks that make things function here at 880 Wrestling smoothly each and every time we present a show here at the warehouse. They are vital elements of this company, so please give them a big round of applause. First, our sponsors for this evening. Give it up for La Spada Contracting and Landscaping. We also got Arnold Glass and Vape right outside of New Kensington. And we also got Three Floyds Brewing. They are amazing sponsors, local to Pittsburgh. Really want you guys to support them as much as you can. We also, if you want to be a sponsor, I should say, for 880 Wrestling, send us an email at 880wrestling@gmail.com. I want to shout out our camera crew and the people who broadcast us on IndieWrestling.live. Sidekick Media Services, give it up for Sorg. Give it up for our amazing camera crew who do fantastic work each and every week. Over on sound, give a round of applause for the biggest star of the warehouse, none other than Lane Alexander.
Number 1 with a bullet.
Please.
I also want to shout out our lighting crew, Zane and Aaron. They do a fantastic job of not just keeping the lights on, but making them look extra beautiful. So shout out to Zane and shout out to Aaron. Our commentary team for this evening, please give it up for professional Paul Michaels. Also on the call, he will be hosting Boom on the Bridge over in Bridgewater tomorrow. Give it up for Pittsburgh's favorite jagoff, Austin Carr.
He's got a big wrestling match
and
tomorrow.
Also listen to two jagoffs. And last but not least, he will be hosting Ruggapalooza tomorrow at Ruggers in the South Side. Give it up for Toddy Tondera.
Thank you, CL. Thank you, Scotty.
I also want to thank our referees for this evening, Tony Leo, Scotty Davidson, and Jimmy James, who have been calling the action all night long and doing a fantastic job. And last but not least, my name is Eamon Payton. Oh, okay. Test 1, 2. There we go. Let me get it in. My name is Eamon Payton. Thank you all so much. Sorg, you! Thank you, guys. I can't think of any place better to spend it than right here at 880, so...
I can.
Thank you, guys.
Wait. Wait a sec. Birthday celebration over.
Don't you see? I'm in mourning! I'm grieving here! What's there to celebrate? Huh? Blake, maybe your brain is as fried as your hair, but you know what you did to me! You took what's mine! And the pain unleashed on you will return full!
Maybe a second intermission here. What in the world are we watching? Of course, last night Marco Narciso lost the TNF championship to Blizzy Blake.
I counted on you to get that belt for us, and you dropped it. So as always, I took care of everything, and I wrote a clause into your contract, and you will get your fucking rematch with Blake next Thursday. Thursday night fights. Okay? Now, hit Marco's music so he can get a proper entrance.
Well, we have found, I guess, the Green Lottery Committee has guaranteed that Marco Narciso will get his rematch next week against Blizzy Blake on Thursday Night
This is
Fights.
a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Currently in the ring, borderline indecent Marco Narciso. His tag team partner, fighting out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Playboy, Elijah Love.
Well, that's a whole lot of Blake for Marco this week. Last night, Marco went one-on-one with Blake. Tomorrow at Ruggers Palooza 2, it's Blizzy Blake, Marco Narciso in a bar brawl. And then the Green Committee speaks on Thursday Night Fights next week. Blizzy Blake defends the TNF Championship against Narciso.
And their opponents.
It's been a bad week for Narciso so far, and the week gets worse. Who knew they were here?
Making their way to the ring, fighting straight off the catwalk at a total combined weight of 48 karat gold, the fashionista of professional wrestling, Calvin Couture, Mr. Design, Tyler Klein. Together, they are the Runway.
What's the matter, Paul? You look like you saw a couple of gay ghosts.
I'm extremely overstimulated by everything that's happened in the last 3 minutes at least. So we're gonna have to take some moments here to kind of break everything down. I had to pause for that, of course.
Oh, wait a second. The bell is underway. The terrible week for Marco Narciso continues as the Runway return to 880 Wrestling.
The Runway have been thorns in the sides of Marco Narciso for pretty much the duration of his career.
The whole time.
And they're here at the Warehouse, one of the most decorated tag teams in the greater Pittsburgh area.
Enjoy Wrestling's first tag team walk it out on the backs of Narciso, and Narciso's champion in training, as he alludes to, Elijah Love, this devilish duo. They've been hanging out together for months now, made it official last night. So Love Narciso versus the Runway here at No Ceilings 2.
And much has been said for the past 6 months about how 2026 could be a huge breakout year for Elijah Love. And with Elijah Love now officially aligning himself with borderline indecent Marco Narciso, what an opportunity to skyrocket his career even further.
You know, I will agree with you there, Paul. Despite the tactics that these two have together, despite their cattiness, Elijah Love and Marco Narciso could be more dangerous than Blizzy and Marco Narciso aligning together. These two are cut from the same loincloth. And especially with the runway in the mix, Elijah Love now is surrounded in this contest not only with Marco Narciso, but has the opportunity to be in a match with the runway.
Yeah, what another great opportunity. Of course, Elijah Love, no stranger to the new TNF champion, Blizzy Blake. I mean, they had a fantastic series of matches over the past couple months, including one at Penn Brewery, where Elijah got a win over Blizzy.
And I think that that's part of the glue that has cohesed Elijah Love and Marco Narciso together is their disdain for one Blizzy Blake, and tonight looks like their disdain for the runway. Yeah, one of the most accomplished teams in independent wrestling history from the city of Pittsburgh is the runway. Oh, little Bronco bustin' for the fashionista. Cover 2, just a 2 count. No squeals. Those banshee screams from Narciso I hear in my sleep. Kick low.
You should maybe see a therapist for that.
I see a few of them. Oh, big DDT. 2, oh, just a 2 count.
But I can somewhat relate. My sleep paralysis demon is Jackson Stone.
Caught up in the ropes. Honey Darling. Grab it onto the ankle. Oh, that distraction. I mean, curious by her absence, though, Centurion Hall, but when you have Honey Darling as your ace in the hole, she's anybody's ace to anybody's hole.
Certainly curious where Centurion Hall fits in all of this.
Yeah.
Champions in Training program.
It's simply a curious match. Happy Pride Month. Oh, slap across the chest from Calvin. We've seen fashionista street fights. We've seen through Dottie Block, through the shop, now through the warehouse. No matter what side the coin that Narciso is on, whether with the runway or against, there's a bit of, I think, professional jealousy originally from Narciso to the runway. But now that Narciso is the main character of his own opera with the help of his new tit. Oh, that's not going to sit well with the fashionista. Oh! Attempting to make the tag to Tyler Klein. Narciso dishes Klein off the apron. And smart strategy by Love and Narciso, separating the two. And in no person's land in the corner over there by Honey Darling.
What teamwork there by Marco and Elijah. I mean, to say that facing the runway is a litmus test to this somewhat new team would be one of the understatements of the night.
Double boot. It's not only the litmus test at 880 Wrestling, but of Pittsburgh Tag Team Wrestling in general. And Love and Narciso are looking pretty cohesive right now.
They seem to be rising to the challenge.
Knee on the back of the neck of Couture and Narciso. Oh, Tyler Klein. He's known to be the hothead of the two, and I'll tell you what, keeping Tyler Klein at bay is a work all in its own, and Couture is laid out on the second rope, and oh, big double knees, and here comes Narciso. Oh! Big leg drop. What is that? Cover 2. Oh, 2 count. Shoving off Narciso is Couture. All the frustration all the anger right now that Narciso has for Blizzy Blake, all that disdain is now being taken out on the runway with a big black hole slam onto the knee. Just a 2 count.
And Toddy, from what I'm seeing so far, I would maybe argue that maybe Blizzy has kind of awakened something different in Marco here. There's a vicious side here that we're not used to seeing as we prepare for the full package.
TM Narciso. Well, I would agree with you there, Paul, but that display that we're usually seeing between Honey and Narciso is that of affection. We had that birthday celebration for our wise out Eamon Payton. Narciso threw a wrench in that, and Honey Darling slapped Marco across the face. I didn't know that their relationship was like that.
Yeah, I'm still trying
Publicly, that's the first time we've seen it.
I'm still trying to process some of that and make sense of it, quite frankly, as Marco into the cover.
Lefty says just a 2 count. Some say the wingspan of an albatross, but that's exactly what the legs of Narciso are. Calvin Couture has been knocked off his moorings for quite some time. Spent a lot of time in this match. And for the first time, we see that sneer.
We're going to get it again?
What? Dedicating this one to Tyler Klein. And the horse, of course, gets a bite on the behind from the fashionista. It's not the first time we've seen Calvin use his teeth in an opportune moment, and Tyler's hyped. Can Couture make the tag as Narciso struggles to collect himself after his behind got a biting?
Don't tell Marco we're going to show this replay again.
I'd like to see this on a loop. Thank you, IndieWrestling.us.
Oh, never mind. This is the good one. This is the good one.
Oh, big elbow strikes. Oh, hip attack. Oh, down. 1, 2, and oh, just a 2 count. Tag in Calvin Couture. Oh, I think Elijah is in line for a makeover. And the cover, 1, 2, but Narciso. You'd think the runway would make sure Narciso was out of the ring.
Marco able to save the match for his team.
Oh!
Using Marco as a weapon to do further damage to Elijah.
Oh, this is pretty personal, of course, between Narciso and the runway. Tyler Klein dishing out the dirt on the outside, and that's T.
Now, Honey Darling.
These two know each other quite well. But that momentary distraction helps Narciso. Meanwhile, in the ring, Calvin has Elijah up on top, spinning him around, dizzying up the girl. A rake of the eyes and a big pump kick. Tyler's been taken out. Calvin in there by himself. The BME bougiest moonsault ever. And wait a second, Narciso tags himself in, thus getting the pinfall victory.
Here are your winners, the team of Elijah Love and Marco Narciso.
More on that at 11, but Marco Narciso and his new right hand tit Elijah Love, the Playboy, victorious in tag action at No Ceilings 2. And there's the replay that BME Narciso tagged himself in earlier on. Lefty counts to 3. The runway dispatched.
And as we learned earlier, prior to this match, Marco Narciso will get a contractually obligated rematch with Blizzy Blake next week on Thursday Night Fights in just 6 days for that TNF championship. And if I'm Blake, I'm going to be extra careful here because, again, we've seen a more vicious, dangerous side of Marco. And next week, Marco will be expecting Blizzy.
Well, we've still got one more. It is main event time at No Ceilings 2. And as the celebration of these three continues, we are preparing for the 880 championship match. Brandon St. James defends his championship against Aleo Dreams.
Ladies and gentlemen, who is ready for your No Ceilings 2 main event of the evening? I think you can do better than that. Who is ready for your main event of the evening? This match is a singles match scheduled for one fall. And it is for the 880 Wrestling Championship.
The first opportunity. Will the prophecy be upheld this evening? Aleo Dreams' first singles championship opportunity in this main event. We saw a little bit earlier on in this evening the 880 Hardcore Champion Casey Warr defeat Aleo Dreams' tag team partner Sammy Suntheimer. Now, despite what you see on the face of Aleo, I'm sure that is in his mind. Sammy there to support. There's been a lot of tough love shown from the fourth line to Psychedelic Dreams.
And Aleo has not competed in an 880 ring since last month at crashing out in that losing effort for the 880 Tag Team Championships against the Department of Jocks. So what kind of rust might there be on the part of Aleo?
And I think that's part of what this matchup is about. It's respect. Aleo hasn't had a win in a while, and he's going to step up to the champ. The gutter phenomenon, Satan's favorite saint, hellbound, heaven sent, the Canadian Deathmatch No Ring champion, the former two-time 880 Tag Team champion, former 880 Hardcore champion. This man has been collecting gold everywhere he goes. And the path that the Steel City Killers pave has made it easier for this next generation to succeed here in 880 wrestling. So BSJ has taken slight offense to Aleo Dreams trying to step up to the plate. But BSJ, say what you will, he is a man of honor. If somebody wants to swing at BSJ, he welcomes that chaos. Aleo Dreams, Brandon St. James, 880 Championship main event. Championship entrances are Wise Al, Eamon Payton.
Your referee for this contest, Jimmy James. Introducing first, to my left, challenger, representing Psychedelic Dreams, fighting out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This is the Prophecy, Leo Dreams. And his opponent, to my right, fighting out of New Jersey by way of the south side of Pittsburgh. He is the current reigning and defending 880 wrestling champion. He is the gutter phenomenon, Satan's favorite saint, Brandon St. James.
And that look in his eye, Paul, is like none other. From multiple countries, defending the championships that he has earned.
At least a somewhat split crowd here in the early going. Here, a couple people shouting "new champ." But then there's also, of course, a segment of the audience firmly behind the defending champion.
And Brandon St. James said it himself last night. His championship defenses are for the Tupac family. They're for Tristan. They're for TR. They're for our family that we cultivated ourselves on Dottie Block. He fights for the locker room. And this tough love he is showing Aleo Dreams tonight. Can the prophecy be fulfilled?
We talked about the month-long layover, so to speak, for Aleo Dreams. And Brandon St. James has had no such thing.
Yeah.
He's been defending the championship all month. He's had eliminator matches. Just had a no disqualification match last week on Thursday Night Fights. So what is the wear and tear of this month of June? Will it be a factor here? Whereas against a much fresher Aleo Dream.
Yeah, in independent wrestling, the pendulum do swing, as I always say. Now, maybe Aleo Dreams could be the fresher competitor, but Brandon St. James has been in his bag. That is no secret. You know, is the advantage over a fresher competitor that may have a little rust? Or is the advantage to the gutter phenomenon who does this day in and day out? But something to note in something like this, you look at Brandon St. James, he's scrappy. He's all about the strikes. He could locate an injury on your body and focus in on that. But Aleo Dreams has a bit of a background, as we see the strikes here, in mixed martial arts, in karate. It's not often that you see Brandon St. James against somebody maybe who has strikes against him, maybe has that snappiness, that quickness against him. So it's not every day that somebody steps up to the plate like Aleo Dreams to Brandon St. James.
Yeah, in terms of striking prowess, he's at minimum evenly matched with Aleo Dreams and that MMA training background.
Oh, super kick. Aleo Dreams asking, this audience wants to see another one. Oh! Driving into the mat. That quickness, that snappiness of Aleo Dreams has to be snuffed out at least a bit for Brandon to St. James to stay in their early goings of this contest. It's a rare occasion for BSJ. We talk about the tough love aspect of the first generation to the next generation of 880 wrestlers. Precariously on that apron. Wait a sec. Oh my goodness, we're going half and half. rolling through. And this is what Brandon St. James has to do to stay in control. We talk about maybe some of the advantages of Aleo Dreams in this contest. But you want to talk about the advantage, it's outside the ring. It's into the gutters, into the slums for BSJ.
And quite literally, there's a champion's advantage in play here as well, as Aleo Dreams cannot capture the 880 championship via a countout. So Brandon St. James would not lose the title if this match never made its way back into the ring.
One half of the fourth line successfully defended their championship tonight. Will it be the same case? Oh, into the chairs. My goodness. BSJ rolls in to break the count. Now walks over to continue the assault. Brandon digging deep in his bag for this one. And inside, back where we go. And we're more in the wheelhouse of St. James right now, Paul. In control is the champion.
He certainly loves to work a rough and tumble style with those strikes.
You know, you talk about 880 wrestling, and when somebody first shows up at 880 wrestling to see the experience that we bring maybe once a week to, let's say, a Thursday night fights at an 8 p.m., they remember someone like Brandon St. James. He stands out in a lineup for several reasons. And one of those reasons is that grittiness to him.
He's a man who consistently chooses violence.
Yes. There's those strikes from Aleo again. A roll through, a corner roll. Wait a sec. Pin back. Oh, going for that sleeper. Brandon St. James utilizing that sleeper to slower the tempo. Wait, shoulders pressed. My goodness. And we talk about it's only going to take 3 seconds for a new champion. The big boot to the head, and both champion and challenger are down.
Say what you will about how this match came to be in terms of Aleo making this challenge. Lots of discourse around, whether Aleo Dreams was truly, at the top of the list for the next championship opportunity, but certainly Brandon St. James granted that request, and as you mentioned it, just 3 seconds away from being the 880 champion.
And again, Dreams puts his foot on that gas pedal. And this is where it's the danger zone for St. James. Oh, big double knees. The confidence of this young man. It takes him, it drives him pretty far. What's this? Oh, elbow off the ropes. One. But too close. Maybe showing a little bit of inexperience there, making a cover when you're close to the ropes. And also letting Brandon just get up here. I don't know, Aleo.
And again, I think that's a lot of those conversations that we're hearing about this being about respect. No one's questioning the ability of Aleo Dreams.
Of either of these individuals, yeah.
But sometimes things like that lackadaisical cover or just kind of letting Brandon crawl his way back into the matchup. I think a lot of the points that Brandon St. James brought up, in the last 2 weeks with some of the discourse around this matchup, you're seeing it come to fruition here with some of the behaviors we're seeing from Aleo Dreams.
And that may be different. What kind of separates these two is Brandon St. James is used to fighting from underneath. He's used to not getting picked first. It's that toughness that has molded the gutter phenomenon. And that's that same grit that the Steel City Killers are invoking in a matchup like this. Oh, a little confused at the pass. Step up boot to the back of the head. Oh. There's those kicks that could be so dangerous from Dreams.
St. James absorbing a lot of punishment from those strikes. Now a slap across the face.
Oh! Looks like a Psycho knee. And both individuals are down. Has some time to collect. Replay there by Sidekick Media Services in our main event.
You see the slap. It was almost as if the slap itself
Yeah.
put St. James into another gear.
Referee Jimmy up to a 5 count, now a 6. Championship's advantage at 10. We have the title retained, but I know Brandon, that's not the way he wants to win this. And let's also talk about Boom on the Bridge tomorrow. If Brandon St. James is able to defeat Aleo Dreams here, he's got another one-on-one match with Reese Hayes. In fact, whoever wins this will against Reese tomorrow. Oh! There's something new from the artillery cabinet. Oh! Oh! Looks like a Death Crush Lariat there. End over end for the Prophecy. 2 count. This main event is going to continue. And if we look at the forecast that we previously seen here, tonight so far, all champions have successfully defended their titles here at No Ceilings 2. Will it be a clean sweep? Oh, looking for that cross cutter, gets caught up, maybe taken a half a second too long. Well scouted by Aleo.
During that time that Aleo had off, he's been doing his homework on the champion. Maybe there's some premeditation in that challenge that he made last week. He had it well scouted.
Collecting himself here. Going to the high rent district, but I think it took a little bit too long to decide his next move. The champion is up, being begged off now by Aleo.
And making a mistake against the 880 champion is extremely punishing.
Oh, what's going on here? From the heavens to hell! Up and over from St. James!
Look at the agony on the face of Aleo Dreams. The challenger is in a bad way.
Cross cutter! Covered by the champ. 1, 2, and oh no! Aleo mustering up absolutely everything that he has left in the tank. And a kick out at 2 as you see the replay by Sidekick Media Services there.
Well, you never know if or when your next championship opportunity will even come. So Aleo Dreams absolutely.
I think, Paul, it's the bottom of the 9th. Score is tied. And Aleo looks to step on that gas again. Those educated strikes. That MMA background once again showcasing itself, but the smarts of St. James, the win of St. James, even couldn't get him out of this one. Wait a sec, cover it, oh, 2.
So close, Toddy.
The frustration begins to build with the challenger. Casey Warr looking on, Sammy Suntheimer looking on. This audience still split, Paul.
Aleo has to be careful, though, when it comes to that frustration, keeping those emotions in check.
Oh, there it is. There's that sleeper again. Goes back to the woodshed. And every time Aleo puts his foot on the gas, BSJ is there to cut him off at the pass. Locking in that sleeper deep this time. Attempting to wrap his legs around him. But getting to the ropes is Dreams. Now frustration from the champ.
Again, frustrations just simply make you more mistake prone. It throws you off your game.
Brandon throwing something at the Aleo fans here.
It might have been his wrist tape.
Oh! Big boot making its mark.
Resonating through the warehouse here.
Oh, my goodness. Connecting. And we've seen a little, oh my goodness. Apron driver. That's something new from the Prophecy.
Got to pull out all the stops when the championship is on the line. The richest prize in the organization.
The richest prize in Pittsburgh and a cutter of his own. 1, 2, and 3. Wait, no! No! What is it gonna take?
Aleo Dreams can't believe it.
Oh, now mounting his prey from the dominant position is Dreams. And the frustration boiling over. Can't get too caught up in your head, Aleo. Oh. Strike exchange again. Oh. You can hear the echoes off the walls of the warehouse of these shots, Paul. Like caught under, and there's that sleeper again. We've seen it be effective this time. Aleo fighting out of it. Looking for that dream catcher, chasing his steps, well scouted. And again cinching it in. So that's how BSJ's been slowing the pace down. This gets forward in a big jumping pile driver. Cover, 2, that's it. What a main event and no ceilings.
Here is your winner, and still 880 Wrestling Champion, Bullhampton, James.
And the gutter phenomenon proves why he is our champion.
See the replay of that jumping pile driver there on the replay from Sidekick Media Services. And Toddy, Brandon St. James has fought so long and he's fought so hard to capture the 880 championship and get to the top of the mountain. You might have to kill him to knock him off of there.
Over his dead body. From the professional Paul Michaels, I'm Toddy Tondera. Thank you for being a part of 880 Wrestling's No Ceilings 2. We will see you Thursday at 8 p.m. Get roached.